Yeah.
Okay, alright. I've rated my posture so I'm not a terrible little gremlin at my desk.
That's huge.
Let the beast out, Hayley.
Great
You know
way to
it's
start
in
the
you.
session.
What?
What if we watch you on Gremlin mode for this one?
Yeah, turn your camera on so we can watch the gremlin.
My
Yeah.
desktop camera.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Aw.
Just FaceTime the gang.
Just
Yeah.
borrow Sergio's.
Borrow my what?
Your camera.
Camera.
We want to see Gremlin Hayley.
No, it's me hunched over a bunch of papers. It's nothing you haven't seen before.
I want to see your ass lumping.
I
Yeah.
want to see your mom's ass a little bit.
Haley, I need the hand gestures to fully know what you're communicating.
I know, that's a lot of like communication. I
Got
figured
it.
out facial features. I'm like, what are these NPCs even saying? Really?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I need you to like put on full on makeup, a wig.
A wig?
Yeah, I
You
need
said
you to really
there's
get into the.
goblins that need to be killed. I don't understand
where's the
unless you
commitment?
know you show me your.
I need you to
your
get
hand
into
motions.
character, Haley.
Yeah.
God.
You gotta put on green makeup for the goblins.
Bro, yeah.
Honestly,
Frantically
where's the
switching
commitment?
his
Why
feet.
are you not in costume for D&D?
True.
I know.
Where's the cosplay?
If
Yeah.
I loved you guys truly, I would be trying harder.
Where's
I thought
the
you were really about this shit. But I
Haley,
guess.
I
fuck it.
want you
Yeah,
to
important
LARP for us.
lessons. Yeah, I totally understand. I
But I
will
can
do
understand then. Why
better
are you
in the
not doing
future.
it?
I guess the players just
Yeah.
maybe care a little bit more about the campaign than the DM. That's all right.
Yeah,
guess
I
so,
just,
yeah.
It's okay.
that's, the name of the game. I can't be the number one all the time.
Why
Yeah.
are you number one any of the time?
You can try.
Well, none of the time is not all the time. She's right.
That's true. That is true.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay. I think I have.
Now that we
everything.
agree that Haley's a terrible DM.
That's what we all
Yeah.
said it.
I wouldn't say
all said
terrible.
it.
I would just say under
Every single person
mediocre.
said that.
Yeah.
What's crazy is I heard Serge say it with the most vitriol. He really let that shit
That is
fly.
true. In fact, I
Damn.
heard Haley.
I do
repeat
remember
it.
that.
When Haley said it, yeah, honestly, I was like, wow, you can't really talk like that. Honestly,
No,
kind of be uncomfortable, but
It made you uncomfortable.
a little bit, yeah.
No, Haley's the best DM ever.
Truly. We are very lucky.
Oh jeez. Don't get all sappy on me.
No. We're getting sappy now.
I'm literally
Yeah.
a tree in Canada, bro. I'm happy.
Fuck yeah.
Phrases that could be Hunwut.
For 100.
Jeopardy based on our own D&D campaign does
That'd
seem
be funny.
inevitable
That
at
That
some
would be
point.
great.
All right. Anyways, as far as recaps go, Jens used Cure Wounds on Hunwut to get him to heal everybody else.
My
And
goat.
Two
while
other people.
Hunwut- It was Ookiyo and Deo. Anyways, Jens took off to get Sanbrynn and Guntentog at the hotel. While Hunwut, Ookiyo, and Deo supported the limp, unconscious body of Emerus through the lobby like a big puppet. And they kind of burst in on Ealded
You
and
did kind of weaken at Bernie's death. We were
yeah,
just standing his shit up.
propped him up like a little guy who's just had a few drinks.
Just a little guy.
Just a couple drinks.
Just a couple
Yep.
drinks. After everybody was in the room, Hunwut pressed Amorous above his head multiple times for, to the
I
rest of you,
was-
little to no reason other than
I was just getting my fucking gains in. Oh, God forbid I'm working on myself.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
No,
Sometimes you have to show off.
how it is.
You gotta.
You got it.
Haters, there's haters everywhere, bro. You can't trust any of these people.
Yeah.
I know.
Literally
Not a single one.
taking shots for sorry I'm jacked. Sorry I'm so hot. Whatever.
Damn.
But after that, used the Zone of Truth spell to question Amorous about what the hell
Zone
he
of
was
Truth.
doing.
And also
He
Arliss.
might be the stupidest.
Not Arliss.
Yeah. Oh wait, what?
Oh, never mind.
We brought y'all did into it too.
Yeah, y'all
yeah,
did.
y'all did visit part of it somehow. You guys kind of discovered that Bo Jambles, the the guy you thought was dead, the old governor or leader of Mayale, is somehow alive. Didn't get to the exact roots of it other than he's ordering Amaris around. Amaris is tied to him in some way and is acting kind of like a vessel for his grandpa. So other than him being incredibly stupid, he's just also either very gullible or he's just acting as a vessel for this cranky old man who wants to take out the vast majority of Oakar for whatever reason.
Wait, hold on. His name is Joe Jambles.
Bo. B-O.
Bo. B-O.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Joe
Jambles.
if I ever see him.
Joe Jambles.
Joe Jambles.
Joe?
No,
Yeah,
please.
JJ.
Joe was my father. Call me Bo.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
He's BJ.
BJ.
He is that's kind of crazy, actually.
Governor BJ. Insane. But
Governor Beach.
you guys climbed up the tower to deliver the
A child.
potion to Alita, and were successful in giving her the cure for her either curse or whatever it was. She got to stay in human form.
My bad.
Dave was like tangled up at the bottom of the tower for a little bit because he couldn't get up for a second. Tried to tie himself into a harness to get pulled up, and that was also apparently a fail. I have in my notes.
That was a
I have the
fail.
quote.
I thought
no.
I did. I think Guntentog failed.
Yeah, somebody was stuck at the bottom. I can't remember who. But I have a quote written down that says tastes like chicken and kick 'em like a ball.
We're
Oh, who are we talking about?
I think we were
Who was
talking
that?
about what makes a bird, and
Oh,
we were,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Tastes
yeah.
like chicken and you can kick it like a ball.
and we were suggesting that we might have to give Ookiyo a kick just to check.
Yeah. And also a taste.
And also, well, yeah, but I mean that's been done.
It has?
Wait,
You haven't had a taste?
Not yet.
Oh, bad luck.
And it's rough out here.
After that, they returned to Aromior's place to crash and to return Lita to Aromior. That way she didn't have to stay by herself. You guys decided to head back to the inn to get a little bit more information out of Amaris, but decided ultimately that somebody like Igneous might have a little more skin in the game when it came to like caring about the literal terror act that was going to happen under Amaris. Amaris is really scared of retaliation, essentially, but doesn't necessarily want to do bad things. He's just a dummy who is easily manipulated.
Right.
You guys got 2 little power balls, the explosives from
Powerball,
Amaris.
yay!
The
2
super
billion.
lottery.
Rich.
Powerball for 2.
And you got 1 potion of true polymorph, which is pretty buck wild for you
Huge.
to have at this level.
Okay. Fuck.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What
But
a
anyways,
haul.
So that was the plan for this day in my notes, is that you were going to take Amaris to Igneous for some kind of confession.
Yeah.
Amaris requested that you kind of coach him through it in a way, just so he avoids responsibility, essentially.
Who's
But
Igneous again?
Igneous is the member of the council that is in charge of society and culture.
He's a chiller who
okay,
set us up
he's-
where we are. Lives
that's
above
right.
above the baker.
He's fucking whatever her name is.
Yeah, Abbott.
Abbott. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Caught
Sounds
them
good.
doing the deed. Anyways, okay. So is that still the plan for you guys? Are you taking Amaris that way, or is there something else?
Oh,
you
is
guys
it morning
want?
already?
Yeah, I would say so. You guys got through the night.
Shit. I'm gonna use Blessing on the Forge on my base.
Okie dokie.
Huge.
Oh, I better prepare my spells too. Shit.
I know. So true.
I know you guys and your magic casting.
Mm.
Yeah, you guys and your magic casting.
Yeah,
You guys and your magic casting.
Oh,
you
an
guys
aside,
and your magic casting.
the Batten and Kazel situation, you guys didn't really clarify all too much, other than Kazel is gone.
I don't remember who those are.
Yeah, who's Cable?
Hazel is the guy who
The
worked
wizard.
in the forbidden section of the store.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Pat's partner.
Who else is
Oh,
gone?
The what?
No, you said Kazel and someone else, right?
Batten is the yeah.
We
the
figured
owl
Kazel
one.
was gone. We got that letter.
Yeah, that was a couple. I
Oh,
was
we
just
read that
making sure
letter.
you guys remembered it. That's when you guys got.
And Kazel said like, didn't it say like, don't look for me or whatever?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Very,
So we're
very
for
much on
sure gonna look for him.
Yeah. No other option, right?
No, there's
Not
really
one
not.
No.
choice. Not one other choice.
All right. Anybody else wanting to do stuff before the day gets started?
I'm just looking at my spells.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yep. Just make sure your spells are prepared for those of you who are spellcasters.
do I? What do I
I
have to
don't.
do as a
That's
sorcerer?
not really how. You don't prepare spells.
Yeah, you're good.
That's
It's
what
just
I thought. Okay.
yeah, it's just the readers essentially.
Yeah,
Damn
they
readers.
need to do a little quick refresher every morning. You know.
Like, what do I want in my utility belt today?
Yeah.
How many spells do I get? Oh, I don't need this one. Unless I do.
Unless,
Unless
As a sorcerer, you have a set number of spells every day. It's always the same ones. And you swap them out at the level.
Oh yeah.
yeah, same with Bard, right?
Yep, pretty much.
But yeah, if you guys are just working on prepping your spells, there's free coffee in the rooms for you to make. And
Huge.
just general,
Fuck yeah.
like little hotel things. You guys are on like day, what is this, 4 or 5 of your stay in Ovkar?
Uh-huh.
No word of getting you guys back just yet. But yeah, you've been here for a good minute now. Nothing too crazy, but also much longer than you anticipated staying. Is there anybody you want to let know at home? There is a mail system. You don't know how reliable it is, obviously, with what's been going on, but is there anybody that you guys are like worried about or want to let know what's happening?
I'm an orphan.
Aw.
I want to let my parents know how things
Alright.
are going. Just generally fill them in on the situation.
Yeah, I'll say whatever you want to write to them. If, you want it to be private, you could just send it to me in a PM or something. But
Okay.
yeah, you can grab a paper and write up a quick letter to whoever you need to. And then just, yeah, if you want to PM it to me, that'll be good. Then I can bring that in at a later date. But
sounds
I will do that.
yeah.
Probably.
So if there's anybody you want to let know you're alive, it's just you're taking a little extended vacation in Ovkar. That's what this little time is for. Otherwise, people are preparing their spells, getting ready for the day. Amaris is just sipping on a cup of coffee that they made with the little in-room coffee pot. You guys have untied him at this point. It's just he's still very much a prisoner.
Yeah. Yep.
hey,
I want some coffee.
All right, you make yourself a cup.
That's a big old cup of Joe.
Yep.
you got Joe in there?
Yeah. Joe Mama.
Oh,
Good point.
I'll grab some coffee.
Nice.
Is there breakfast downstairs?
There is, yeah.
Oh, is it continental?
Yeah, for these mornings it's more of like a buffet style.
Oh,
You could just
fuck
go
yeah.
grab
Can I?
whatever.
Are there waffles that I get to make? Yogurt, like a muffin, and like some rubbery eggs? Because if there's not, I
Yeah,
don't want it.
I want eggs.
Definitely rubbery eggs.
Fuck
I
yeah.
would say probably no waffle maker, but they've got plenty of like dairy products and yogurt. And
What about like the best breakfast sausage you've ever had? That's probably a piece of shit.
it's okay sausage. I would say it's not like the best in the greasy way that hotel sausage can be the best. It's just pretty regular. But it's
Damn.
there.
Do they have the cereal dispensers?
They
They've got
do,
it,
but it's
right?
like
Oh,
yeah, it's
shit.
like
Do they have
granola.
Lucky Charms?
No,
I
it's not
fuck
like
with
sugary
granola.
cereals. It's like Raisin Bran.
Ah, that's good enough. That's really sugary in itself, honestly.
Raisin Bran can be.
I like Raisin Bran a lot, and I think it's just because my grandparents loved it. But yeah, they have like Raisin Bran and like unsweetened cornflakes, and then like a granola cereal.
How many
Fuck
spells can
yeah.
I have?
I
But
believe
I don't know.
you can have one of
It's your wisdom and your
level.
level something.
Because I
I
thought I
think.
would have to drop one to prepare something else. I could prepare that motherfucker. Just join the list.
Yeah,
Well, maybe it's more because of your level up.
yeah. When's the
Maybe
last
I
time
could
you
go.
won?
I could go for another. Damn, life is crazy, bro.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I assume D&D Beyond is not gonna let you do more than you're actually allowed to do.
You'd
Yeah.
think not. I wish it told me what I
Nah.
can have.
Yeah.
Maybe it does.
don't know.
Check
Maybe.
the like spells, like where you would
Okay.
equip them.
At third level, you should
Yeah.
have 2 cantrips, 4 first level spells, and 2 second level spells.
Yeah.
How would I say that again?
2
At
cantrips.
third level.
Well, I already have
For-
3 cantrips, so that's kind of crazy with it.
Well,
might pick-
wild shape, druid circle, druidic, and spellcasting, those are considered features. So if you have those, it's one of those is a cantrip.
I don't.
No?
Oh wait, I have one that does say. I have 2 that say druid underneath, and one that says bonus cantrip.
Yeah.
I don't know where I
Fuck
got it
yeah.
from, but
It's you could get the feats or not the feats. no.
I could get the feats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get some depending on
feet.
like your class and stuff. You can
Yeah,
get-
sometimes it has to do with your
And then
class.
yeah, I have 4 things under first level, and then I have 3 things under second level, but I don't think 2 of them count because they're ones that I got just by nature of.
Yeah, so
Being
you don't
what I
have to
am.
prepare those. You already have them prepared all
So
the
I
time.
can get
Yeah.
another second level. Okay, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So why does it let me click prepare on some more first level spells?
I don't know.
You can choose to prepare whichever level you have. So
Oh yeah. You can like use up a
Mhm.
second level slot with a first level spell if you really want
right
that
back.
first level spell.
Goodbye.
Okay.
All right.
usually you want to
Very
get
true.
balanced though.
Very
Right.
true.
Okay. Say that again. Explain
So
it
you
to me
can
one
Don't
more
use
listen
the
to
time.
anyone.
first
Do what you
level
want.
or a second level slot to host a first level spell.
Right.
And if you like really want like 5 first level spells, so that's why it's giving you the option to prepare.
All right. I see. I see.
Yeah.
Thank you for the assist, gang.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the other thing you guys touched on maybe wanting to look into was the text on the tree and on the not the tree, the runes on the floor in Kazel's.
Oh
I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah, that was another
Yeah.
thing you guys wanted to check up on. I figured it's
Thank
fair
you,
to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
who is the lady that we were told that might have an idea?
Isn't it a
About
member
that.
of the council?
Anya?
Yeah, it's Anya.
Right, yeah, it definitely
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Anya Taylor-Joy? Wait, Anya Taylor-Joy for real?
Yeah.
For real. When's that?
I-
On your
it's
fucking
different.
forehead, bro.
What happened?
How about the name of a person on the council, Keith?
Oh, what's their name?
Anya.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Anya Nuts, more like it.
She's never heard that before, though. She's gonna think we're so funny when we meet her and drop those.
Oh yeah.
God, no.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are we so clever?
Some people are just too creative and original, and that's us.
Are we going to her first, or are we going to
No, we're going to Igneous, I think, but
Igneous.
we're gonna meet her at some
Oh.
point.
Wait, why are we
Yeah, we'll
going
go
to
see
Igneous?
Iggy.
We're
For
going to
Amorous.
Igneous, right?
Oh, for Amorous. Gotcha.
Trying to, confess his sins.
Yeah.
All right, you guys headed out.
No,
Yeah, might as well.
I think I'll take another nap. If you don't mind.
Well, hey,
Another one?
before we head out, let's high five everybody and say good job,
Yeah.
good job.
Yep.
Good
Yep.
job.
I'll give Amaris a high five too.
Can we do like the soccer team hands over the tunnel so we can all run through down the stairs?
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
we should do that.
That's the best way to end a conversation.
I want to enter into the breakfast room through that. That's all I'm
Dude,
saying.
dude, at the end of this campaign, I hope the Parliament will do that for us.
You
That
want
would
to
be a
do what?
fitting end. Like when soccer teams, like child soccer teams, they put their hands up and form a tunnel for people to run through.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
adults.
Yeah,
Dude,
when
that's
they're celebrating our heroics, I want to see that.
Yeah, after we save the whole Earth, that's what I want.
Fuck a medal. I'm trying to run through like a mile of people doing that.
Yep.
Dude, that sounds more inviting than a freaking trophy.
Amazing.
Okay, guess we'll go see Iggy.
All right. Are you guys tying up Amorous or just letting him tag along?
He's a chiller.
Oh, yeah, we'll keep him
mean,
close at least.
We're his protection right now. If he decides to run off, then you know.
Now he is notably and certifiably an idiot, but I have faith in him.
Yeah.
He's not that dumb. He's a good
He's a
guy.
card-carrying fucking moron.
I think he's very clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
He trapped
But
all your
it's nice of you to say it though.
All right.
You make your way over to Igneous's part of the world, the little corner underneath the bakery or on top of the bakery. And it's fairly
Well-
quiet in the bakery. It's early morning, so it's not like it's particularly busy, although it's busier than you've been in the past.
Don't forget to
there's
spit some
lots of-
game, Jens.
Oh, what she got in here today?
She's
I
got
feel like we
lots.
haven't gotten
There's
it
people
in the
like
morning.
milling about and grabbing loaves off of shelves and buying up little cardboard boxes of pastries to bring home. There's lots. There's like freshly baked baguettes and rounds of sourdough. And there's muffins that look pretty much fresh out of the oven.
Oh, yeah.
Chocolate chip, blueberry. There's like a cranberry oat scone.
Yeah, my ass is not buying that.
Some people like scones. I personally
I like scones. I don't like cranberry. Oh,
Oh yeah, just like a very hearty scone.
All right.
And then yeah, just like some general breakfast treats. There's as you're kind of coming in, you see her little like white and red toadstool hat that she wears pop up over the register, and she's got these giant oven mitts on, and she's carrying a tray of freshly pulled cinnamon rolls from the
Oh,
oven, and she
fuck.
places them on the counter and slathers them in like a thick white frosting.
okay. Now
Oh,
that's
oh,
all
yeah,
fan service,
Missy.
Hayley.
Good
Come on now.
morning. Can I have one of those cinnamon buns?
She says, "Oh, I wish I could. This one's already claimed, but I got another batch coming out in about 10 minutes."
All right.
I know they sell out real fast. I'll be sure to save you a tray.
All right, make sure you claim the next
Fuck me.
Jens.
Wait. Why can't you give the next tray to the guy who claimed this one? He'll never
He's
know.
right behind you, and she like nods towards the.
He's right behind
gentleman.
me, isn't
Excuse me, good sir.
who's
Would you mind
holding a-
waiting a few more minutes?
Oh, Frank
He
Sinatra.
kind of brandishes the little number that he
Yeah.
has, his little deli number.
Actually,
and he
did go
says,
Frank Sinatra
I
mode.
thought
That's
you
crazy.
said it was quiet. People are here.
I mean, it's fairly quiet, but it's much busier
Oh.
than you've seen it before because you guys have gone
Oh,
in
it is?
like late evening, which is not a bakery's
Yeah.
busiest time. But now it's much busier than you've seen it, just not like crazy packed. It's just like
Yeah.
she's
Super
pulling
Real
out
has
that-
customers.
yeah.
Crazy.
And the gentleman approaches the register and pays her, and then takes his tray of super fucking hot cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, okay, run away then.
He
I
kind of like
know.
glances sidelong at you as he's leaving.
I
Wait,
glare
could
at
I
him.
have one?
He kind of puts his head down and keeps walking.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
Macy just
Yeah.
kind of folds her arms and brushes off her flour dusted hands. Don't mind him. He's just like that. He's shy.
I literally currently am minding him. Sorry.
What are you guys here for?
Cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I thought you were gonna go talk to Igneous or something.
Well,
Nah.
Just a little
we
Oh,
can
is
do
it
that
Igneous
while
in
we're
it?
here,
Oh, well, I
but-
guess while we're here, yeah.
I guess, yeah, while we're here, we can
Might
give
as well see the boy,
Oh,
but
yeah.
no.
She's
Maybe.
like, "Do you want a number for the cinnamon rolls when they come out?"
Yes, please.
She pulls a little punch card and gives it to you. She says, "If you buy 3 items, you get the 4th free."
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh shit.
She says, "Come back in
let's
like 10 minutes, and then I'll have some fresh cinnamon rolls for you."
Sounds good to me.
all right.
Yeah. Are you guys staying in the store to just mill about, or are you going upstairs to talk to Igneous?
Go upstairs while we wait.
All right, you guys make your way up the stairs into the hallway that leads to Igneous's room. Yeah, are you just like knocking, or are you just
Kicking that shit
We
down.
are barging in. Yeah.
Why
Archie?
knock? He's not gonna fuck someone
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know.
right now.
What are the chances again?
You knock gently on the door, and you hear Igneous inside just yell a muffled like, "I'll
Not
be there in a
again.
second."
Oh my god, he really is doing
Oh
it again.
my gosh, what's
Ah,
going
shit.
on in there?
Hey Niz, open the door, you dog.
Damn.
It's
Can I
like
hear
maybe
anything?
20. I mean, you can make it a perception check, but it's like 20 seconds between the
Oh.
end of. It's not very long.
That's impressive work, Igneous.
He
Yep.
pops open the door. He says, "Hey, good morning. You're here early."
The
Oh,
last time when we were here late,
I can't win with this guy, huh?
Yeah.
Well, no need
Don't
to worry
really
about
wanna
that here.
come
I was
late
just putting
anymore.
on clothes. I didn't want to.
Oh, yeah?
Underwear
After what?
why not?
And
after sleeping.
uh-huh.
Do you sleep fully
After
clothed?
after
I think I'd be
sleeping,
more concerned about that.
I
after
sleep in
sleeping
my work
after
clothes.
what?
Mhm.
After a long day.
Well,
I kind of see what
Mhm.
you're doing. I don't really love it, but you know what? To
Uh-huh.
each their own.
for sure.
I didn't fuck your friend again. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was your friend.
That's all right.
What? You're not fucking her,
I know, bro. She's our
Not right
friend. Step
now.
up to the fucking plate, dog.
dude. You gotta fuck her
I did.
again
I can't.
all the time.
He just like shakes his head. He says, "All right, what are you actually here for? It can't be to grill me about my personal
fair,
decisions."
It's not, but it really, really could be. I can't stress that enough.
Right.
I don't doubt it.
Oh.
All right.
We're
So
here for this guy right here.
You guys like step to the side to reveal like little Amaris standing behind you all.
He's nervous.
you want to tell him your story?
Preferably not out in the hall, though.
Oh, yeah, let's go inside.
Yeah, Igneous motions you for you to come inside, and he kind of squints at Amaris and he says, "You look so familiar. I can't put my finger on it."
You
That's
probably
funny.
know this guy. You probably know him.
What's your name? He speaks common, yeah? Amaris like eyes widen. He says, "Yes, I speak common."
Well, then speak.
I know.
Amaris.
Prove it, bro.
Here. I'm the son of
English.
Hera. Yeah, here.
Igneous, you might want to get some drinks out for this.
Some what? Some drinks?
It's
Yes.
5 p.m. somewhere, buddy. Let's go walking.
We need
Thanks
them.
in the morning.
We need them.
You'll need
Alright.
it for this one.
All
Yeah.
right.
I
Take
promise
all
you,
the
King.
nerves away.
We've brought you your toughest test. So
This is gonna matter.
Let's try to get the air flowing. Why are you so mad at me?
It sounded like you threw the door open. I can't hear fully with the. I just heard the door fucking
gotta get the
clattering.
air
Dang
flowing.
it, Curtis, why are you throwing the door
Well,
open?
to be fair, it's really fucking hot in here.
Oh.
I'm like sweating. It's just because in the summertime this house gets disgusting on the top floor.
Oh, I bet.
Bottom floor not so much, but yeah. Anyways, so he's trying to do me a solid. It's just it sounded crazy.
Your mom gets disgusting on my bottom floor.
Oh my god!
That's so
That
was
true.
a good
was up
one.
for a
Wee.
second.
That was a good one.
It is getting hot
I had to
here.
think about that one for a little bit.
Ooh.
A workshop
Worth
one.
it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did a good job with that. I was like trying to figure out what to do with top floor, and then you.
In with the disgusting. Anyways, Amaris kind of launches into his story, sort of shifting the blame, obviously, onto whoever he can. Igneous just kind of sits, and then as he gets like halfway through the story, he gets up to start making drinks.
Yeah.
And passes out a few whiskey with ice. Just
I'm glad
on
you
the
didn't end the sentence. I thought you were just saying and passes out.
And
That's crazy.
tanked on the floor.
Super
But no,
lightweight.
he passes out a few whiskey on the rocks to anybody who wants one, and sits back down. His face is pretty unreadable. He
He's
doesn't
kind of a
react
chiller.
too much. He kind of just nods encouragingly to get Emerus to continue. He doesn't fill any like weird in between spaces. He kind of just lets Emerus get nervous and do it himself. It's a pretty, there's 12 councilmen in this town, and you're starting to kind of see why Igneous is one of them. He's definitely a lot smarter.
I did realize we never actually like really learned if what if he's just a bad guy and he's good at hiding it?
Well,
We don't really know
I
that.
mean,
So we're like,
maybe,
what do we
but
trust
like,
him?
Some people.
who else are we gonna go to?
No, you're right. It's just like, man, I hope he's not a bad guy.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
if we did pick the wrong people to trust, you know?
What if? Us? No
What
way.
if? No,
Well, I
never.
mean-
Unthinkable, even.
I mean, well. Anyways.
I mean,
Exactly.
well, anyway. You are a man of many words and you are eloquent. I've always said that about you.
I agree.
Emerus kind of finishes up his story and sort of ends it with, and that's why I'm here. And Igneous kind of swallows the last of his drink and nods. And he kind of looks to each of you and he says, we're treading a very delicate line here.
So true.
I'm having a hard time deciphering whether to treat this as a terrorism situation or to treat it as a hostage in a sense. If what you say is true about your grandfather, who to my knowledge has been dead for many, many years, I just have a bad feeling we have something.
Well, hostages can still be forced to commit acts of terror. It's kind of both.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to decipher to the extent with which, or to the extent that Emerus is responsible. I don't know. I can't make a judgment just yet, but what have you all talked about thus far? I do think we need to take this to the rest of the council. Obviously, it is a direct attack on the city.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't really feel like that's for us to decide.
Mhm,
Yes, but
mhm.
if you have any other information that I should know before taking this in front of the council, I'm not. I'm certainly not an expert on war. I mean, we have a secretary for that, but
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I think that one shady guy on the council is a part of this.
you think? I mean,
know what I'm
the
saying?
only one you've met so far, is that you're referring to Cedric?
Yeah, the one everyone hates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cedric is,
Hey, you said
I
it,
mean,
not
as
us.
likely a suspect as any. I can't say that the council necessarily enjoys his presence, but he's always seemed fiercely loyal to Oathguard.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's good,
It's just
except when
his
we
connection
brought it
to the
up
place
with
that-
him, he didn't really bat an eye. Like, he was surprised.
Yeah, brother was not shocked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not this whole story, but parts.
He was
was
very
very-
how do you
He was
say
very
it?
insistent that nothing could happen on the train without his knowledge.
That's
Yeah, and he was very dodgy about when I was trying to ask him.
You might just
Like,
really
directly.
love being a prick and not answering questions.
That's true, too.
Good.
Also a possibility.
He kind of fiddles with his beard. He says, what's the best way to go about this? Shouldn't probably wait to take it up. Next council meeting's not till Sunday.
I'll also say, obviously, it's not up for us to decide. It seems like it'd be a bad idea to immediately make a public big deal about it and like start a war. Seems like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
exactly
feels like
what.
that's kind of what they want.
Yeah, if they failed the first time at killing everyone at one go, giving them an excuse to try to kill the whole city is like really not smart.
Right, but it's not my alley that's doing this. It's Jumbles.
That's true, but we can do this. It seems like it's just making it easier on him to be a hater. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
I don't have any suspicions as to this having a connection in Ofkar. I think I might have naive trust in my council for them not to be involved, but as we chat about things, I'm sure we'll come to some conclusion. I don't think we can jump straight into war. I mean, Ofkar has been very passive in the past. I mean, our militia secretary is pretty well skilled. She's getting older, but she's not hot-headed. She's very calculated, I guess is a good way to say it.
Good.
You know,
And
actually,
who's
I have
that? Oh,
Her name is Adarl. Sensewood?
Charles. Wait,
A
have
Darl.
we heard Sensewood before? I feel like we have.
Make a history check.
what we have
Also,
as
I think
well.
I'm echoing really bad somewhere. Yeah, if you
Yeah, I
kind
hear
of
someone
if the
echoing,
name
but-
Sensewood
It's almost certainly my fault.
no, you're fine. Rings a bell, then you can try to do a little history check real quick.
I would love to check the history.
I don't remember anything.
And more importantly, what other sense is my wood on the reg?
Damn, that sounds so familiar. Oh crap. I don't think I took notes.
I hate
when we
rolled
were
a nat
creating the
20.
world.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
I guess Hunwut's more remote location outside of my alley would give him a weird sort of unique perspective on world events. The name Sensewood is very familiar, only because a famous diplomat in another continent has the surname Sensewood, and that's Marisha Sensewood. She is a dwarven lady from the first
Oh.
episode of our previous campaign.
Yeah, I
Oh.
recall
Yeah,
her.
that's
She's
where
a
I
famous
recognize the name.
diplomat.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember?
that's who she was.
She was cool then or whatever, but
She was like
famous like 200 years
She
later on
hired you
another
guys
continent.
to go
Oh.
find. Oh, it's not the same lady. That was Marisha. This
No,
is
I know, but the same
oh.
last name, and our characters would only know her if she was like properly famous.
Yeah, it's just a historical figure. It's kind of a niche historical figure, I guess, at that point. Considering it's been,
she's saying
300,
you know
400.
because you got a nat 20 on history.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
okay.
Hunwut is just like it's like when you have a president project in the 3rd grade and you learn everything there is to know about one president.
Right. Okay.
It's like Hunwut sent himself into the history of this one diplomat from this one continent, and happens to recognize the name.
So is this
but yeah.
person supposed to be related? I guess we wouldn't know.
Yeah, you don't know for sure, but it would be kind of assumed that they're somehow related, considering they have the same last name.
Kind of guess. All right. Cool.
But Igneous kind of continues to say,
Right.
he like rattles off a few council members that are likely safer to tell first if he can get a smaller private audience with them.
Robbie, you were gonna ask a question before I cut you off.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask Ambrose, what went wrong on the train? Why did it fail?
I don't think it was supposed to crash.
Yeah, that was our fault.
Was it
No,
our
yeah.
fault?
Yeah. Oh,
we
yeah.
We were fucking around with the conductor at the time.
Well, no, because
That doesn't make
the
sense.
pollen started coming through the.
Yeah, it
Air
wasn't
vents.
supposed to get anywhere before reaching the target destination, and it certainly wasn't supposed to crash. So I
But
think
the
there were
pol-
multiple things.
Yeah, there's definitely multiple things because the train crashing might have been our fault, but the Pollen releasing
The pollen
has
shouldn't have
nothing
been
to do
releasing
with
at
it.
all. At that point.
Not to my knowledge. I think it was supposed to stay in the rooms.
See,
pretty
that's
So
what I'm
either-
interested in.
So either someone is really
bad.
bad at setting it up, or someone
guys,
got a little funky.
Recall when you were chasing actually Suelis, the kind of alter ego of Amaris through the storage units.
We ran into that room with the dead person.
There was a dead person, and also on the way out when Amaris was trying to get back past you or flee or something. You guys remember watching the tip of his tail slice through one of the bags.
Oh.
Amaris.
but he doesn't seem to
Amaret.
Why
know
would
of
him
that.
slicing one
Or
of the bags mean now it's coming out of the vents?
no, you just know that it was released. I guess I was just trying to explain that there was loose pollen when in reality there were giant bags of it. It shouldn't really have been. So that's just another little detail.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't remember the dead body either, but I believe.
Yeah, where was the dead
I
body?
remember.
It was like in one of the rooms. We stumbled into a room. We saw the pollen stuff like come out of the boxes, but it had kind of settled, and there was just a dead body in there. And I think it was Sanbrynn and I were looking at it, and we were like,
I think so.
something about this doesn't look right. I don't think we should go in that room. And we closed the door
Yeah.
and then chased Swilus out of there or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds correct to me.
Was not further investigated to any extent, but that's
Wait, when you say Swilus, you mean Amorous?
yeah, in
Well,
his
yeah.
green dragon
And
born.
in that form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But Ignis kind of just like is in deep thought, and he lists off a few more council members that he feels are safe to tell. He lists off Adarl Sensewood, so that's one of them. He lists off Irene Faison, and then Jillian.
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 Nice.
And who are they?
So
But-
those are the safe ones?
That's the ones he lists off as potentially getting a private audience with prior to telling the rest of the council, who can kind of get them on the right track. They're senior members of the council. Adarl is head of militia. Irene is head of Jilly is head of education, and then I gotta get to my other page. Irene is head of currency.
Okay. And
What was Jilly
people we
again?
can trust.
Adarl, Jillianson, and what?
Yeah, it's Adarl
Irene
Sensewood, Jilly
Faison.
Jillian, and Irene Faison.
Jillian.
Yup.
What was Jillian the head of?
And the third one? Sorry, again.
Education. And then Irene Faison is head of currency.
Irene. Adarl's last name was
Sensewood.
Sensewood. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Let's have that audience then. Meeting.
Ignis kind of furrows his brow and he says, I don't know that a group of foreigners would go over as well with that group as trustworthy as I personally believe they are. I think I should probably be the one to let them know about this and maybe have Emerus in tow just in case. But even
That's
that
smart.
I think is somewhat of a risk. I understand if you're not willing
that
to
sounds reasonable.
hand that off to me, but
That should be alright. And if Emrys is there to help.
yeah, I think that would be best to ease everyone into it. And then when we have the actual hearing on the next meeting, you guys could be present in the audience as members of the.
Can I roll an insight check?
They're open. Yeah, you can.
I hope you catch his ass in a lie. I don't trust this motherfucker.
Oh, great. 11.
Seems forthcoming. It doesn't seem to be having any reservations about telling you the plan.
I wish I rolled better.
Do you think Amber's life will be in danger at all from this?
His face kind of not darkens necessarily, but just furrows a little further, and he says, I can't say for sure what advice the council will come to, but
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, coach. You're not gonna have me bringing this guy when he trusts us to you and then immediately take it into like other people and get him killed. That would not be chill.
I don't think that'll be the case. I genuinely don't. If I did, I wouldn't be recommending it.
I mean, if you're gonna get the prince or the
yeah,
son of the
it would
current government of
result in
another
likely
kingdom
a much more brutal conflict
Well-
than is necessary, and I
Yeah.
don't like the idea of a life being taken when it doesn't need to be. I don't think Emerus has done anything particularly heinous that deserves that kind of death, but it's not entirely up to me. I will do my best to fight for his innocence or his non-involvement or his manipulation, whatever angle we choose to go with.
In the room for this conversation?
Yeah, Emerus is just looking exceedingly scared.
Oh my god.
Or Emerus, we're
Yeah.
backing you up.
Poor
We're
dude.
backing you
Don't
up.
worry, Amaris. They'll put you in prison. Worst case scenario.
Emerus, they will flay you alive.
Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario.
Aeneas shakes his head and he says, I don't think there's going to be any physical retaliation. If anything, we might keep him here as a hostage of sorts. Just
Oh, that'll make you feel better, Emerus. I can tell you respect,
Not
but you get to
in
be
the
a
way
hostage,
that they
so.
are treated as a prisoner, just in the sense that he can't really leave the city until we've determined what to do with an act of terror.
I do love, yeah, we'll keep him as a hostage, but not like as a hostage, but mostly like as a hostage.
So who would be most likely in charge of Ambrose? What
If it were turned over to
the council?
the council,
Believe it or
the
not,
problem
God.
is our Secretary of Law is Ladha, which I don't get along particularly well with her. I do get along well with Jilly, and Jilly tends to get along well with her. So
Okay.
hopefully through the other members of the council, I can get through to her, because she is notoriously harsh in her sentences. She's just a very black and white personality. It's very cut and dry with her. So navigating that'll be one of my bigger challenges, but that's for me to worry about. You don't have to consider that.
Okay.
But
I
it's
would
something I'm
prefer
keeping
that
in mind.
We have somewhat of an idea of what's going to happen
course.
to Ambrose.
I can't say for certainty what will happen to him. I just know that Ofkar is not quick to jump to action. We're, as a whole, very
No disrespect, but have you ever had like terrorists before?
not terrorists. We've had
No
prisoners
disres-
of war, but I guess
So,
no, we've not been
there's
in a
no
unique
precedent for
situation.
whether or
Be
not you're quick to
disrespectful?
action. I just like
I just
saying no
mean
disrespect.
on the tendency. We don't tend to resort to capital punishment or worse, I guess.
Mhm.
But again, I don't know for certain, so there is no precedent. You're right. I think I can. I think I can contact the 3 that I want to meet with by the end of tonight. We might
And I
have to
think the
meet
whole
over
day?
multiple days. We won't meet for very long. I know for a fact that Jilly is busy with the ending of the school year, but the other 2 should be fairly free. We haven't had many issues with either currency or militia lately, so they've been a little less busy than usual. I imagine that with this, Adara will not be happy to hear that she has more to do, but we'll figure it out. She'll be fine. Well, I think as of right now, that's the plan, is to contact those 3, and then I can let you know how that goes at the end of tonight.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you. We appreciate that.
Would it be okay if we left Amaris out of those meetings, though?
I think it would be for the best for this initial one. And then as we go further, I can't guarantee that they won't request his presence at least.
You don't think he would be needed to like tell his story?
I think he would. I think just introducing this as like a casual, not casual, but like more of a conversation, I guess.
It's kind of crazy.
2 or 3 of the other members versus like formally bringing it to a council meeting. I think I'll just be able to paraphrase the story.
Okay.
And then from there, I think taking him after that will be best. Just so there's no added tension of talking about things in front of what is essentially a foreign spy.
Yeah.
Got his ass.
Not a fairly. You know what? That's mean. I'll bite my tongue. But anyways, I'll let you know how it goes tonight, and then we'll see if we need Amaris from there. Is there anything else I can do for you folks while you're here?
Ed?
He like chooses to ignore that, and then he says, "Well, if
I
there's
mean,
nothing
yeah,
else I
it
can
was
do
like
for
a
you."
free, like sort of like an open space.
That's like, have you seen the video? It's like a guy goes over to another guy's house and is like, yeah, can I get you guys anything to drink? Like water, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh, I'd love some apple juice. And it's like, sorry, we don't have apple juice. And it's like, oh, I'll take a glass of milk then. It's like it like just gets exceedingly like strange and like, why would you keep? He's like, well, if you have any birthday cake just sitting around, I'll take that. It's like it's exceedingly strange requests because it's just like he doesn't understand that they're just offering.
Sounds like I think you should
nice.
leave writing.
Yeah, it's very much in that vein, which drives me a little bit nuts. But anyways, yeah, it's in that vein.
Dude, I've been loving those. What's it called? Those I think you should leave skits. They're so good.
Very good.
That blonde guy plays the character so well.
He does. It's always entertaining. Very good comedy.
I know. What my favorite skit was. It's the least I can do, and he's all pissed off. That's the least you can do. You could have done more. It's so good.
I just like, I'm doing something. I quote that a little bit too often. But yeah, so Igneous kind of wraps up, gathers your cups, and places them in the sink. Well, if there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. But you'll hear from me later tonight, if not sometime late evening.
Thank you, Iggy.
Iggy's a new one. I can't say that I've heard that, but
You never heard of Iggy?
No.
Iggy Azalea?
You don't live with that.
No. Well,
Birds, bro.
I mean,
I
my
got
first
some
name
hot
was-
buns downstairs that I want to grab.
Oh, is Macy making cinnamon rolls?
No, believe it or not, your mom's down there.
All right. It was lovely talking to you. folks again.
Hey, you too, bud.
To you as well.
Yeah.
Amaris will get these things all cleared up, hopefully. Can't promise it won't be difficult. Or I can't promise that it is going to be easy, but it'll at least get better from here on out.
That's good to hear. Something.
Amaris kind of just like nods and follows you guys out of the room. Anything else you guys want to ask Igneous about before you guys head down backstairs? Back down the stairs. Jesus.
I think I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys make your way back to the bakery, and Macy, kind of on cue, is pulling out the second batch of cinnamon rolls. There's actually 3 more batches of cinnamon rolls. She puts 3 trays on the counters, and you see several people standing around with tickets in their hands. And she calls out your guys' number and then 2 more numbers to come to the front to grab your tray of cinnamon roll.
Ooh, nice.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
She's like, do you want a half dozen or a dozen?
Oh, fuck. Maybe a dozen.
I mean, gotta go,
Dozen?
doesn't
Gotta get a
All right.
dozen.
That'll be 12 silver then.
Silver, I got it.
Okay.
Nice.
How much money's do I got? How many
Probably more than 12 silver.
how many copper is in a silver?
10?
10 is 12.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let me do the math.
So you need 120 copper.
Okay, I'll give her 1 gold and 20 copper. That should be right.
All right, you pay her, and she passes over the very warm box of cinnamon rolls.
Oh yeah.
She says, "Do you want an extra little thing of frosting? I didn't
Oh
use it."
yeah.
And she pops a little like
I'm
to-go
sure,
cup.
I'm sure everybody wants a little extra
Yeah.
frosting.
Yeah, we'll
Lay it
put some
on me.
later too.
And she reaches out and punches 2 little heart-shaped holes into the card that she gave you. So you're 2 steps closer to your 4th free item.
That's so
Oh,
cute that the holes are
yeah.
heart shaped.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like a
Ooh,
cute
good
little hole.
free item.
Oh, thank you,
She's gonna
Macy.
come back. Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for purchasing it. I
Yeah,
like to
okay.
know when my cinnamon rolls are enjoyed.
Of course, rolls are being enjoyed.
The other 2 people kind of muscle their way in to grab their cinnamon rolls as you guys are kind of standing in
Holy
a giant group.
chill.
I'm gonna just start eating them right now.
You reach into the box and it's hot, dude. The hot sugar and like cinnamon in the middle of those, it kind of singes your fingers. You're like,
As God intended.
Fuck.
Yeah, you shovel hot cinnamon roll into your mouth in the middle of this lobby, and everybody's like kind of turned towards you a little bit because you're making these horrible like dragon eating noises.
And they're all jealous as well.
These got
Trying to
nuts in
swallow
them.
your mouth. She says, no, I don't put nuts in them just because of allergen reasons, but if you
Only
want
on
them
the top,
next time, I can
baby.
put them in there.
Can I sprinkle a little bit on if you have like, a little bit?
Yeah, she hands you a little satchel and says, knock yourself out.
Wait. These have nuts in them? I'm allergic to like tree
No,
nuts. Do they
they
got
don't have-
pistachios?
They don't have pistachios are definitely a tree nut, are they not?
Yeah.
I
do
think
they
so.
have tree
What are they
nuts in 'em?
saying? Does it have pistachio?
No, it doesn't have pistachio.
Good, because otherwise he would have died.
Yeah, I would have died, man.
They don't have
Mm.
nuts in them. Deo asked for nuts, so I gave you nuts.
All right, and no figurative nuts, right?
I wanted nuts on my croissant, and so I'm doing it.
You're eating a cinnamon.
Croissant.
Yeah, I know.
Croissant.
Croissant.
Poisson.
Croissant.
Croissant. But yeah, you have like I think you probably get through like one. They're like fair sized cinnamon rolls. They're not small. So you probably get through like one standing here in the in the lobby, unless you want to try to eat all of them. You'd probably have to take at least a half an hour.
I'm sharing with the boys.
All right.
Hey, Dio.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Hell
Dio.
yeah.
Are you gonna finish that croissant?
You could just have one, man.
No, okay.
All right.
So you're not gonna
Well,
finish.
I'll be
I'm
right
finishing
back.
the one
I'll
I
just talk
have.
about this. I'm gonna grab a muffin. Sorry, not a muffin. A cupcake.
All right, you guys are walking around with your big box of cinnamon rolls, divvying them out as you guys are moving. Is there anything you guys want to do today before you hear back from?
Probably eat the muffins and croissants.
A good
Yes.
plan.
Which is what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is what we're doing.
Is
So
there
luckily the day's
anything?
going well so far.
Can I go? I want to go spy on whatever his name is in that one bar.
Oh, Cedric?
Frederick?
Yeah, 'cause I know he's gonna be there.
Yeah, go get in his head again.
I kind of want to.
Actually, so wait, before we go off and do stuff, there are a couple of things I wanted to. I've considered doing. I wanted your guys' opinion.
Mhm.
So
Are they?
one
Yeah.
is
Don't
if
do
you
the
go-
ladies.
what?
What? Huh? No, go ahead.
One thing is visiting Anya. I know.
Anya.
I laugh like
Oh my
inside every single time I say
God.
that name.
I literally can't hear without laughing.
Great, I'm back with cupcake.
Nice.
Oh, cupcake.
All
So I
right,
wonder if
go
we
ahead.
should go talk to her to see if she has any idea about the runes.
Yeah, we could go talk to Anya.
Yeah.
I think though, if I remember correctly, didn't Igneous pass her the notes?
Well,
or
hold
something,
on.
supposedly.
How much do we know about the runes so far?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That
really.
they're runes, and that maybe Anya could read them.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
The other thing is, what was the other thing? Oh, I don't know if we should just leave this to Igneous, honestly.
Yeah. I want to
Yeah, I
see
don't know if I
what
fully
comes of
trust
him
him.
trying to organize a small thing. But I'm
Okay,
not trying to
yeah.
just like leave it in his hands. But if he can
Of course
get
not.
some other council members involved, I'm like, the way we could go to them first, beat him to the punch.
Well, I don't know. I'm a little more. I'm a little worried. I think we can trust Igneous. I don't know how much we can trust the other people he's going to talk to. Like,
Yeah,
Once he
some of
tells
them.
them
Yeah.
what's gonna happen, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, are they gonna go talk to other people behind his back or anything? I don't know. I'm a little worried
Good
about
question.
that,
Valid concerns. Valid concerns.
but
It
yeah,
is a little
those are just my
worrisome.
two thoughts.
I think I'm down to talk to Anya.
Yeah,
What do
well,
you think
let's talk to
What
Anya.
do you think Anya will help us out with?
The runes.
The runes.
Is that all?
Well, for now,
Yes,
we
we
could
can-
talk to her, see, catch what the vibe is, and maybe we want to tell her stuff if she seems chill. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we can. Where is she supposed to be? Is there a way for us to spy on
Um,
Cedric and talk to her in this long day we have?
Most of the council does live in the center of the city, the area that Cedric was in. So you have a strong feeling that Anya's also in that area. There is a giant tree in the center of the palace area that might have something to do with religion, because you guys saw a bunch of people kind of gathered around it, devotees or
Are we
whatever.
part of that religion?
Do we
No.
You haven't
know
really checked it
anything
out
about
yet.
the religion of this place?
You don't. I mean, you can make a religion check, I guess, if you
Well,
are.
Kind of
happy
ignoring
to.
the culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys haven't been like, I mean, deep dive. You've been there for like 3 days. It's not like you've had nothing to do during that time.
Yeah, but you know,
True.
you see casual observations.
No,
every now and
definitely. I
again.
think go ahead and make a religion check.
Yep.
Just in general.
Any of us, or just Emmy? Or...
No, any of you guys who, yeah, you guys have all been to the center of the city. You've seen the general culture for the most part. So
I'll check out the religion then.
yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm kind of good with that.
Oi.
Makes sense.
Not
A
so
druid.
good.
A druid would know something like that.
Actually, I'm an idiot.
Oops.
I know my history, but I don't know religion. I'm a very strange druid, it would seem.
I seem to know something.
No, you forgot to study up on that.
Fuck,
I
I
would say,
forgot the religion part of my training.
Sanbrynn, just from your people watching in the hotel and in the tavern that the King's Flagon, where Cedric was, you gathered that the vast majority of this town honors Sylvanus, which you've seen the symbol around a lot. It's not particularly widespread. He's basically like the old god of. He's also called the Oak Father, Tree Father, whatever. And he always has like a green oak leaf as his symbol.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot of druids, woodsmen,
Crazy that I don't know about this
wood
guy.
elves are
Moron.
usually the worshippers.
So it's the
There's two sides to nature. There's Shantea and then there's Sylvanus. And Sylvanus is more so the sort of wild nature versus agricultural nature, which is more Shantea's shit.
Right.
Yeah. And you did see that the tree in the middle of town was a pretty large oak tree.
yeah.
So you gather that the vast majority of people, although you do know that Igneous also is not a follower of Sylvanus, he actually is a follower of Arathis, who is a lesser known deity. I'd say probably if you want to know more about him, you'd have to check for that too.
I kind of would like to know more about that.
You saw his symbol. It's pretty, yeah.
So could I roll to know
Yeah, you
more
can
about?
roll for religion if you want to check out. Yeah, I would say Igneous is pretty obvious. He has like symbols on his wall and stuff.
Oh, but I guess I'm rolling to know more about. Even if I know what his religion is, I was trying to roll to see if I know more about.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
just to be clear.
For sure.
Oh, I should stop rolling about religion.
Uh-oh.
You feel like you know something, but man, you're having a hard time focus when all you can feel is like hot cinnamon.
Hmm.
Fuck.
Sugar.
Can I-
Lots of
Let's see
sugar.
if I know anything.
Sure. Yeah, I would say you can do your religion check with advantage, considering you've got a clerical background.
Fuck. Shit.
Are
it's
you
not
checking for the in general religion or specifically about Igneous?
about the the Rathnius.
Arathis?
Arath.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that guy. 19.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
good.
would say you're pretty familiar with Arathis, only because Hephaestus kind of follows a similar. I mean, no, they're not very similar. I lied. Arathis is like an unaligned god of human advancement, of civilization, society, culture. She's married to the old god of justice and mercy. She is she's actually kind of like a neutral, like a true neutral god. She is she's just a god of order, essentially, just like a god of civilization, inventions, law, all that stuff. She's the knowledge domain, like she's just very basically, like, Arathis commands her devoted followers to do 3 of her many laws, work with others to achieve your goals, community and order are always stronger than individuals, tame the wilderness, and make it fit for habitation, seek out new ideas, inventions, machines, cities, and empires. So it's like advancement. But
That's
human
like the
advancement
opposite
specifically.
of Sylvanas, in a way.
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, her antithesis technically is Melora, which is like the wild god of the ocean and nature, and she just is very volatile.
Mm.
Arathis is pretty well known for being like level-headed to a fault, just very
Nice.
very neutral.
So guys, I visited Henry the other day, and somehow it seemed that he was affected by magic. Do you think someone fucked him up while we were on the train so the train would crash? And if so,
maybe.
who would do that? Who
Probably
on the
whoever-
train did we know who had magic besides Amaris?
There's a lot of people on
I
them.
mean,
I
I'm
thought
a
it was
wizard,
pretty
but
obvious that it was from the pollen that fucked him up.
But I did sense some magic on him. The
And
pollen
it
wasn't
wasn't from the
magical.
pollen? Oh.
No,
Oh,
Hmm.
that's interesting.
it was the pollen magical, Hayley.
It was not.
Yeah,
But could it have caused
yeah.
something
I tried
magical?
to sense magic from the pollen too, and I couldn't sense anything. Yeah, some form of magic was affecting him.
Yeah,
I
but
felt
could
the
the
Yeah,
pollen have
what kind
caused
of
something
magic?
magical?
I assume you use detect magic, right? That would tell
No,
you the school.
I illegally used Identify.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Wow.
Hmm.
Then I don't know.
Do you think that might have been Kazel?
think so?
Was he on the? I don't. I doubt
He
it.
might.
No,
might have been.
Because he was
he
We don't
seems
here.
like a chiller, right?
Well, yeah,
Hazel's
and he was
good.
also here. So like,
Well, he's a wizard. He can teleport and shit.
I mean, I guess that's true, but
Hmm.
it seemed like he had his own things going on here with the goose in the tower and whatnot.
I don't think he was responsible for the goose, was he? Do you think?
Well, he had something.
Well,
to
he
do
had a
with it,
potion. Yeah, he had
'cause
something to
he
do with
knew
it.
about it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like those aren't completely related, even though they're probably somewhat related. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like they tie back to the same goal, but different
Well,
components of it.
yeah. The other theory I had was maybe Cedric had something to do with it, like either a disciple of his or him himself fucked up Henry.
Right.
Yeah.
Possible.
Oh wait.
Uh,
I wonder if they did it after he was admitted to the hospital. I wonder if he had
Yeah.
any other visitors.
Oh, we should check with the nurse, with
That's
Jan.
actually so true.
I don't know if they'll give us that information.
Well, if we do the right persuasion check.
True.
We could try it, I guess.
Maybe.
It's worth a
I
shot.
think it doesn't hurt. I think we should just
Yeah.
ask, and if we don't get an answer, or if the answer is nobody, then I mean,
Bug it.
yeah.
Oh, well.
All right, are you guys headed to the hospital then?
I
I
guess
think
so.
so.
Yeah, we had a lot of plans. Which ones did we settle on?
Unless we want to split up, but I don't know that we want to split up.
All right, gang. Split up.
Well, we can split up. We can and should split up because two of us can't go into the
That's true.
what's it called, the
True.
district.
All right, I called Daphne for the split up.
Fine, I called her last time.
It's Daphne in this case. Sanbrynn?
Who's got the
Well,
biggest dumpy?
Have we discussed this before? I
Well,
don't think this
we're
is
discussing it now.
No.
Got
We're
it.
literally
Who
in the
has
middle
the
of-
biggest ass?
Scooby-Doo.
Who's
Yeah.
Who
big?
would have the
I mean,
biggest
it's gotta
ass?
be Jen's, right?
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Oh, Jens?
Pork butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
But-
straight
pork butt.
fat on that ass.
That's awesome.
Stop staring at my guy.
Yeah.
It's called
That's
a
the
Guyat.
craziest fucking. My guy yet.
Arjun, I really appreciate you putting some fucking stank on that.
Thank on it, yeah.
It's a personification on that shit, bro.
My guy.
All right. So we've established that Jens has the fattest ass.
I
Let's
go
go.
with that.
yeah.
That's big for you.
But yeah, I think so far the plans you guys talked about were wanting to visit Anya in the center of the city, or to visit Coppet's room at the hospital to determine if somebody had been in prior to you.
And there was also seeing if we wanted to go spy on Cedric.
Oh yeah, spy on Cedric.
Or, yeah, any of the council members, maybe.
I can go see Cedric on my own. I don't think I'm really needed anywhere else.
Okay.
Is that smart to go by yourself?
Okay.
Why not?
I don't know. You're kind of a
Honest-
goober.
Splitting up seems a little silly, but can do it.
Yeah, I don't think
And if
we
he
all
wants
need
to
to
put
go
out, let
to
him
the
put
same
out.
place.
That's true. I mean, that's true.
I would really like to ask Anya, but
Mhm.
that can probably wait.
You can go ask her. Why not?
Who's fucking stopping you?
I just don't really want to go by myself.
Why not, you big baby?
Because I feel like a conversation with me isn't going to go very well. Since
You're gonna
I know
cry?
nothing
You're gonna
about
piss your
magic.
pants?
Well, okay, sure. Whatever you want to think about the issue. I mean, the main issue is that I know nothing about magic and runes or whatnot.
I guess we can send a chaperone with you.
All right.
Who
What
should
about
be
me?
a
Meeting go with
chaperone?
you.
Hey,
Okay, okay.
we should probably all go see Anya.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
All right.
But we just don't have to know. I don't know if we have to do that right now. It's
I
probably.
also don't know if Jens and Hunwut can come with us.
Yeah, it's in that
She'll be,
district.
she'll be
isn't it?
chill, bro. She'll be chill.
Well,
Alright.
like
She'll be
guards
chill.
won't
It's
be
the
that are
rest of the
watching us.
district.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
Come on.
district.
Who doesn't like a field group? Who doesn't like a
I
field
was
group?
eating, so
Yeah.
came out
No, this
weird.
is funny.
I have confidence I can pull up.
Okay, so the plan right now is everybody goes to the hospital.
Sure.
Except for you.
Yeah, I'll stay with Cedric.
You go Cedric mode.
What a savior.
And
You're
then,
gonna be
are you
good
guys
all by
planning to meet
yourself.
up anywhere, or
Yeah, what is he gonna do? Kill me in broad daylight?
Yeah.
Shit, that's something I would do. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Last
you might.
words of person killed in broad daylight.
Yeah.
Broad.
Broad
What you gonna do?
daylight.
Stab me?
No, it's easy to get away. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly.
I know. The left hand is non-stabbing. The right hand is stabbing. Which one do you want?
What? What?
What?
All right,
Oh,
answer
you-
the question, Buster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left hand or right hand?
So you said the left hand is stabbing and then the right hand is stabbing.
Exact opposite.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's in your head. You're done.
Dale
Oh my
misheard
God.
Guntentog and Guntentog did not understand what Dale said, so it's kind of
It's just
What?
a
What?
misunderstanding.
I'm teasing you, Dio. Go ahead and, like, kiss the hospital person. I don't care.
I'm
What
He's
the
not
heck?
going to the
bruh.
hospital.
Oh my god.
But I mean, while
You're
you're on your
making
trip,
me
yeah,
laugh.
kiss a hospital person, but not really
That's true.
related.
Sure. I'll find somebody who is from the
One
hospital.
little smooch, bro. They'll understand.
I know. Don't they have that nurse's condition where like they fall in love with their,
That's so true, dude. That's so real, and
Mhm.
in real life,
What?
Famously.
What?
famously.
I don't know how Dale relates to that either way, but
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna go to the fucking bar.
Yeah, get out of here, bro. God
Yeah.
damn.
Dale takes off.
Leave those hospital fantasies to me, man.
wait, can we take the
Go
cinnamon
for it.
rolls with us?
What?
You can bring
guys
those to the
already
hospital
took
anyway,
it?
bro. That's outside
Oh,
bacteria.
did we already
bro.
have ours?
Yeah, you guys have been
Oh,
eating
okay.
it while you're chatting.
Never mind.
I'm taking the leftovers.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. I just didn't think we all had
All right,
one.
you greedy.
I paid for them.
I thought Jens was the
No, you
fucking
didn't.
pig,
I
but
paid
okay,
for
go
'em.
off.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Oh shit! Why are you so
Whoa.
racist?
Damn.
Are you not a
You,
pig?
you just
Hey,
caught it straight.
that's on me that you are not a pig. I misunderstood.
No,
Okay,
but
I
you
told you
made
this
a
yesterday.
crazy implication about him being a pig.
That he's a pig? Yeah, I guess that's right.
Oh, and now what? That he's sloppy?
Listen. Hey,
Or that
we
he's
have.
Hey,
frugal?
you're saying sloppy. I didn't
hey.
say that.
You're the.
Hey, you guys better not bring up the pig wall, okay?
What's wrong
Fuck
with the
those
pig wall?
pigs. I throw up the pig wall.
You guys don't
What's he
remember
gonna do
the pig
about
wall?
it? I remember the pig wall.
I remember it.
Remember
Saying,
that
what's he
now.
gonna do about it?
Why
Yeah,
you
I'll bring.
bringing it up? You said not to bring it up, and you're the one bringing it up.
I don't know. Only when we were talking about a pig wall.
All right, spill out all you know about the pig wall.
So I heard this story about pigs that like can talk and like have a wall.
Damn,
Oh.
Damn.
that's fucking crazy.
You do not care at all. That's the most common. That's crazy. I
That's
don't care at all.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro, that is crazy.
I
Uh-huh.
totally
Yeah,
am
that is
invested
pretty
in your
crazy,
honestly.
conversation right now.
No, for sure. No, for sure.
Oh no, yeah.
She really said
You're
that?
cooking. You're
That's,
cooking.
that is nutty.
Whatever, man. I'll go with whoever wants me.
All right.
Brother, you,
Stay put then.
Oh, hey,
you
hey,
are
hey!
going to the hospital
All right. I'll
with
keep
everyone not named Deo.
Yes, everyone's going to the hospital.
Except
I'm
for
not.
Dale.
Okay. Good luck, Deo. Don't get eaten by pigs. Good luck.
Okay.
That's good advice, to be fair.
That is good advice.
Me personally, if I were to
Great
get eaten by
advice.
pigs, I would regret it.
Yeah,
Regret it.
probably.
All right. Deo makes his way to the center of the city, and you guys kind of work your way towards the outskirts of the hospital area. I would say that you probably beat him to the hospital before he can get to the bar. Just a slightly shorter walk. And yeah, you go into the lobby. It's a little bit busier than it had been. The last couple of times you visited were early morning or late night, so there's a few more patrons in the lobby than normally there are. Your nurse that you'd been talking to, Jens, is not working today. You don't see her at the counter, or at least she's not working the front desk.
All right, let's approach the counter.
Okay. A blonde, half-elf woman kind of looks up from her book and, can I help you?
Yeah.
No.
What can I do for you?
What are we here for?
So, we registered a individual here by the name of Henry Cockpit.
Henry
Was
Cockpit?
it cockpit?
It was
Coppet.
Coppet.
Oh, cockpit.
Close enough.
So, I wanted to check that. He's a friend of mine. His visitor logs.
I'm sorry, we don't tend to release visitor logs to the general public. Are you directly related to the patient?
Say yes.
In a
Well, me,
spiritual
no,
sense.
not personally. My friend here, though, Hunwut.
Yeah, we're related. Ask him. Go ask him.
Yeah.
Ask the patient?
Damn, I guess you can't. You have to take my word for it then. That's crazy.
I could just look at your ID really quick.
Oh,
I'm from out of town. Don't have one.
ID.
Some form of identification?
Henry Coppet didn't even have ID. We told you his
I
name.
know, bro. They're hating on me. It's like racism because I'm short. What's the deal?
Uh,
I can't be
no,
short now in this country. Okay.
I can't release those records to you in general, but I feel. I'm sorry, are you looking for somebody in particular? Is there somebody that we shouldn't allow to visit?
The thing is, so listen. I'll lay it to you straight. I will. He's a relatively important dude, and we're not looking for anyone in particular, but we're worried someone will try to come in and hassle him. We were just trying to hope to see if someone else besides us had visited him to know if they had done anything.
Make a general persuasion check. You're
Good
not trying to deceive him. I'd say persuasion is probably more applicable.
seems
How good
fair.
your persuasion?
Motherfucker.
What?
Wait, no. Natural ones don't count for you because you're
Don't you have luck?
halfling, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you're
halfling
so
luck. That's
right.
That's true.
I could have told you
true.
that way earlier.
That was crazy. Yeah, well, how does it work?
You just get to reroll.
Yeah.
Just get to re-roll it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're rolling out
Yeah.
one for an entire re-roll it. Yeah, okay.
You just get to reroll.
I'm just gonna run that shit back.
And you can get natural
This time
20.
for real. This time for real.
That was just a
Oh, it's
rehearsal.
better.
run, you
Better.
know?
Significantly better. Maybe
Not good though.
Good enough though. Yeah.
Yeah. Her eyes kind of narrow a little bit as you like open your mouth. But as you kind of realize that the route you're going is not effective, you switch it up a little bit. And she kind of nods and she says, believe me, sir, I understand wanting to check up on your relatives, but I really can't release that information to you. I am sorry. There's nothing that prevents you from asking him yourself.
Is he awake?
Yeah, you didn't receive our message?
No. Not that I'm
No.
aware of. Did we receive that, gang? Any knowers?
No.
You guys have
no.
not checked the hotel lobby where they told you they would be sending correspondence.
Oh,
Okay.
well, maybe we should
Uh,
start
Yeah,
doing
It's
that.
possible that the notification has been delivered to the place we were staying at, but we've been a little busy and not there a lot.
Well, yes, he's been awake. I can't say that he's entirely lucid, but I mean, you're welcome to go visit him. He doesn't currently have any visitors, and
How long ago
Okay.
did he wake up?
About a day and a half. So middle of the night yesterday.
How long ago did
Where did we sleep last night?
What?
Jens
Jens
visited-
literally visited last
Didn't Jens
night.
visit? Yeah.
last night we were all like dying, I thought.
Yeah, that was
Oh shit.
Jens visited 2 nights ago.
Okay. Well,
Wait,
then yeah, let's
so
go see him, I guess.
So he woke up after Jens? Is that what? Or
Yeah, maybe I woke him up somehow.
did?
You just inspired him.
She
know.
does say, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. There's a max of 5 people in the visitors room just because he has been moved to a smaller.
Aren't there only
Is there
5 of us
somebody
here?
already in there?
Oh yeah, I guess so, because Deo's not with you guys.
Yeah.
She says, so just be careful not to knock over any of the equipment, of course.
Oh,
All
for
right.
sure.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, of course. And she like goes to write down your guys' names.
And
You guys make your way down the. Oh,
yeah.
no, you had a question?
Yeah, and if Henry were to request the visitor's log, would you be allowed to give it to him?
Could you release it if he told you to release it?
I couldn't be commanded to release it, but he's welcome to see it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. She waves you on to the hallway. yeah, you guys make your way down. It's a new hallway. It's up a single set of like half stairs. It's on like the second floor. The building's slightly recessed into the ground. And you make your way up to his room, which is now overlooking kind of the busy street outside. He's still in the kind of plastic bubble, essentially. The quarantine space. But he is sitting upright in bed and he is reading what appears to be some kind of science fiction novel.
Maybe we shouldn't all go in. It might be a little overwhelming.
Sure. But I'm going in though.
Okay, I'll wait outside.
I don't know why I'd be overwhelmed. I mean,
5 people he knew for like, what, maybe 20 minutes before the train crashed.
yeah, but
Yeah.
we were chill though.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
we
no,
were
maybe you're
such
right.
chillers.
After
We
Yeah,
immediately
who's-
became friends with him, you know? He trusts
Who's
us
staying
implicitly.
outside?
I'll wait outside.
Okay.
Oh,
I also
What?
kind of want to keep watch. I can do that.
Yeah, for sure. Just go ahead and make a general perception check.
Ooh. Oh gosh, I'm not rolling well today.
Yeah, I would say you get kind of distracted reading a medical chart in the hallway. Just looking at the anatomy of the liver.
Ooh.
You're like, wow, I gotta stop drinking.
Yeah, right.
No. But yeah, the rest of you guys head in. And Henry kind of glances at you blankly as you walk through the door.
the big dog.
He kind of furrows his brow and nods and he says, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble recollecting you.
We
Are
were
you
the
more of the people from the city?
say that again?
Are you from the city?
No, we were the group of people that was harassing you right before the train crashed.
Harassing.
That's
In a
a great
friendly
way
way,
of
of
putting
course.
it.
perhaps.
His eyebrows kind of furrow further and he says, I'm sorry, I don't seem to recall any.
We were
How long did you say I knew you?
like 20 minutes,
Oh,
but we brought you to the hospital here, so we just wanted to see how you were.
oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm feeling much better.
Good. We didn't know you had woken up.
Oh no? They
Oh,
told me that they let any of the passengers that survived know.
When did
But-
you wake up?
I think it was yesterday evening. Some point. I don't have a great recollection of the time, but they pretty quickly moved me up here. And I've been and he kind of like looks at the monitors and the fluids that they're kind of feeding into him. He says, I just been kind of stationary trying to keep stable. They don't seem to know what's wrong with me still.
I'm glad you're getting better, considering what we thought was wrong with you.
Yeah,
It appears
that's a
to
good
be that
thing.
way, yes. It's a welcome change.
Yeah, we just wanted to see how you were doing. How much do you remember of the train? And
I remember leaving the station. I remember getting about halfway to Ovkar. And his eyes kind of widen slightly and he says, oh, I do think I remember you. I can't say that I remember much about you. Your faces seem familiar to me somewhat through, and he kind of like presses his face up against the plastic, which up until this point has kind of been obscuring his features in a detailed way. Like you can't see the major details. And as he kind of presses his face up to the plastic, you can see just crusted on yellow, like skin and dust all over his
Right.
face.
Yeef.
It's just that I apologize that I don't recognize you further, but I do remember your faces somewhat
That's
late.
nice. I didn't really expect you to remember us too well. We're just some
Ah.
people, but
Well, any people that were able to get me here and get me recovered from what I assume was near death is
seems
pretty
like it.
pretty good. So I will gladly thank you for it.
Oh, no problem. We also wanted to ask if you knew if you'd had any visitors besides us.
Well, yes, just what was it? Yesterday? No, early this morning. I had a few visitors come in, and they said they were with the city, the council, and they were going to ask me a few questions, and I answered as honestly as I could remember. But to be frank, I don't remember much of the actual crash.
Do you mind if I ask you who it was that came? Did they give you their names?
Oh, you'll have to forgive me. I'm a forgetful old man. It was a young woman, tall, dark hair, cut fairly bluntly at the chin. I don't recall her name. I do recall there was a man with her. Tall, skinny, long blonde hair, gray goatee. He was Cedric, but I don't remember his last name.
Particularly grumpy?
Seemed a bit sour, yes.
Yeah.
Cedric
Cedric
Cartwright.
Cartwright.
Ah, you know of him?
Yes. Unfortunately.
I'll be right back.
He seemed pleasant enough. I mean, he didn't say much, but
You might be
I
the
could tell
first
he...
person in this city to say those words to us.
Really? He didn't seem all that bad. He just seemed a bit quiet.
Hmm.
Standoffish.
Did he say anything or do anything? What was he there for? If he was kind of
I don't know. It was mainly the woman talking, and I do not seem to be able to remember her name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it'll come to me.
we could offer up some names to jog your memory.
Sure. I know she was with a council of sorts, so if that narrows it down.
Yeah. Somebody say the council names we just learned. Military lady.
Would it perchance be Jillian? Does that ring a bell? Or maybe a Darl?
No, I don't think so.
How about Irene Fasten?
No.
What about Jala?
That one seems closer. I don't know that it's...
Lotha.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
sounds somewhat familiar. I think it was fairly short, like that at
I'm
least.
sure.
Yeah, that's the one name I didn't want it to be.
Which one is that?
That's the head of law
yeah, just
that
yeah,
doesn't get along well with.
Jala.
Yes.
That's annoying. Well,
She reassured me a lot about my rights, so I assume she was fairly
definitely
knowledgeable.
had a
Yeah.
lot.
Okay. Yeah.
I may have to stand trial at some point.
Oh
But
no.
they said they assured me that it wouldn't result in any jail time or anything. It's just a witness
I hope not. You didn't.
testimony.
Oh.
I can't help but feel responsible. I was the conductor after all.
Yeah, but you weren't able to. You can't stop things coming out of the vents.
I mean, a crash like this is probably one of the worst things that could have happened to Ovkar.
Well, could have been much worse.
Wait,
Seems
why
pretty
is it
clear
bad for Oak?
to us that somebody is behind this. It's not your fault.
Oh, you suspect foul play?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Why else would there be that
In
stuff
fact,
in the
we
vent?
don't just suspect it. We do know it.
Oh, I was told it was just a train crash, and
didn't tell you the truth.
I mean, you're the conductor.
Well, the train wasn't actually supposed
Trains
to
don't just
crash.
crash for no reason, right?
well, I just assumed it was a failing on my part, or some equipment.
Oh no.
Oh
You got like
no,
you got like gas turned into a zombie. Which
you're great.
Oh. Oh. I apologize. I wasn't aware.
That's hardly your fault.
yeah, I think very little of the crash was your fault. There was a foreign substance entering your lungs, and we were distracting you at the time.
If I remembered more of it, I probably would be able to defend myself somewhat better, but if I must take the blame, I certainly don't mind.
I think we didn't. I think we just told you like it was not. your
No,
fault.
I understand, but
It's like, oh, like, we said it's
I
not your
just-
fault. And you're like, well, if I must take the blame, gotta do.
No, I just mean in trial. I don't know what will come of a trial in Ofkar. I was born and raised in my alley.
I assume I've heard most of the conversation. Can I?
Oh,
can I come in
definitely,
now?
yeah. You got distracted by the liver for a second, and then you were good
Understandable.
to go. Yeah, you can head in.
Hello.
Henry kind of gives a wave, and he says, "I assume you were on the train too, then."
Yes, I was.
Ah.
I don't expect you to remember me. We didn't
Oh,
interact much.
Apologies that it crashed, and you all had a terrible experience with trains.
Well,
It's not your fault, Henry.
yeah.
Well, I appreciate your vote of confidence.
How have you been? Are you feeling well?
I feel all right. I don't feel great. I do feel ill. I feel as though I'm fairly clear-headed now,
Good.
despite having my brain kind of, I guess, eaten alive by whatever it was.
Damn.
I don't know how long it'll be until I can be out of this bubble, but I keep myself busy. They bring me books and food, and that tends to be enough.
That's nice.
Does he seem like he's gonna make it? Like, does he seem well?
Make a medicine check or an insight check, up to you.
Fuck. How would he know if he's not gonna make it though? Shit.
You
Let
could've
me
been
check
told.
which one's better.
Can I roll as well?
I'll do
Yeah,
insight.
absolutely.
Okay, I'll do medicine.
16.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm rolling terrible today.
You rolled insight, right, Jens?
Yeah.
You get the feeling that he's not confident in the fact that he's getting better. His voice has a kind of quaver to it that denotes fear. And there is a raspiness to his voice that was not there before. He doesn't seem like he's being fully genuine. He's definitely keeping you guys at arm's distance. Not super forthcoming with how he's actually feeling.
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
Oh. Okay.
What does that do?
I had to guess.
Hey,
In
terms of the spell,
is fuck. I'm not looking at it. There it is. It's verbal and somatic. You attempt to suppress the strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid, 20 feet radius centered on you. Point you choose. Make a charisma saving throw. Creature can choose to fail if it wishes. If a creature fails its saving throw, you choose two of the following effects. You can suppress any effect causing the creature to be charmed or frightened. And the spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes. So if they were frightened before and this ends, they'll be frightened again. Provided that its duration has not expired in the meantime.
Oh, this is interesting.
Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. This indifference ends if the spell is attacked or harmed by a if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it wishes witnesses any of his friends being harmed. The spell ends, creature becomes hostile again. All right.
Got it. Okay, so it's just like a general temporary
It'll
calming.
calm him down,
Yeah.
basically.
I'd say he would choose. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna save for it.
Yeah,
What
to
Ah,
say for it.
what's the save?
it's wisdom
kinda-
13.
This will be kind of awkward if he saves.
Wait,
I'm
no,
back.
it's charisma. It's charisma. Yeah.
Welcome back, Keith.
Welcome back.
My wisdom. Saving throw DC is 13.
Okay, he fails.
Let's go.
So
Oh,
he
nice.
kind of his eyelids relax slightly and his face detenses. It kind of relaxes into not a smile, but certainly not a tense expression. He's just kind of taking a deep breath. Yeah, he seems to be a little bit calmer. And he just kind of shakes his head and he says, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to stay positive, but it seems like I'm not getting out of here anytime soon.
Don't worry, Henry. We'll find a way out of this for you. I will. I'll make you live.
I appreciate it.
Will sound like a threat.
Necromancy origin story.
But yeah, he kind of shakes his head and lets himself relax a little bit.
Do you
So,
mind if I ask
you-
you? Oh,
do you remember losing control at any time when you
No.
met us first?
No,
What
no,
happened after you met us? What happened in your head?
I don't remember meeting you. I know that I've likely seen your faces before, and that's about it.
So you don't remember meeting us at all? It's like that's all out of your memory?
It seems to be, unless it comes back to me over the course of the next few minutes. Some memories do.
Do I know of a spell that would like erase memories? Or like if someone is charmed, they don't remember?
You can make a Arcana check. What was Ookiyo gonna ask?
I was gonna ask. Do you mind if I ask you what the council members asked you?
Let's see. They were pretty insistent about getting the details of the crash, which I failed to give to them and seemed to be a source of frustration for at least the woman who was questioning me. They assured me that I wasn't necessarily in trouble, but they mentioned that there might have been outside forces at play and whether or not I would be all right testifying. I said, of course I was, despite my limited memory. They asked if I had seen any passengers on the train that were potential characters of interest. I told them what I knew of the guest list. I knew that we had a pretty full train. I personally don't oversee the guest list. That's some of my coworkers back at the station's job. But I gave them what I knew, which was just that there were a lot of passengers of varying status, considering it was a lottery system.
Right.
And they seemed satisfied with that. They didn't press too far into it.
Do you remember if there was like any passenger in particular that you named for them?
I didn't name any specifics. I mentioned that the royal family was supposed to be on board, but they gave up their tickets at the last minute. But that was just a fun fact. They would have been a lot closer to me by themselves if that was the case. In the train, but no sign. So I assume they sold their seats.
Do you think you'd mind asking to see your visitor list? Or since you've been here? We were
Like, who
curious
has
if
come to see me?
yeah,
Yeah,
we
like
were
while you were
curious
asleep.
who has
Mm.
come to see you while you've been
I
in
don't
a
see why
coma.
not. Is that some information that you folks need?
We're just worried since we think it was on purpose by someone. We're worried that someone weird might have come to see you after.
I guess that's a fair concern. I wouldn't mind checking at all. Is that something I do at the? I can't quite leave this place.
Sure.
Doing the thing.
We can bring the nurse here.
Yeah. In fact,
Okay.
can I go find a nurse, I guess?
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of nurses kind of popping in and out of rooms in the hallway.
Okay, yeah, can I get one to come in here? Who doesn't look like too busy, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
No code blues.
yeah.
Yeah, you see a woman who's filling up looks like a flask in at like a water fountain.
Oh. I was gonna say,
Flask.
like that's not something I'm supposed to see.
No, not drinking on a job, just like a water flagon. And she like puts it over her shoulder, the little strap. She sees you, and are you just like flagging her down? Or are you like, what are you?
No, I'm gonna go up to her. I'm gonna be like, hey, we're with a patient. They were wondering if they could see their visitors list for when they were in a coma.
Oh sure, let me go talk. What patient is it, honey?
It's gosh, Henry Coppet.
Henry.
I love him. Let me go check on him. And she like
Awesome.
waddles her way. She's like an older dwarven woman. Very like kindly, motherly appearance.
While she's doing that, do I remember what room Henry Coppet was in before?
Yeah, I think you would be able to get to it.
Yeah, can I try and go look in it? I want to
Sure.
see if there's anything weird in there.
Go ahead and make investigation or perception check, your choice.
Investigation or perception? Oh, I'm going to take perception because that's better. 24.
Damn.
Jesus.
Finally,
Let's
I rolled well.
go.
You make your way down to the room. It is closed. It doesn't appear to be locked. You kind of like subtly jiggle the handle to see if it's got a lock on it. Doesn't seem to. If you creak open the door, it's dark. The curtains are drawn. There are no new patients in the room yet. But
That's
upon
good.
like cracking open the door, what limited sunlight is streaming through the little crack in the curtains, you can see that the room is almost filled with like aerial dust. Like it is just swirling around this room.
Like
Areola dust.
Aerial.
Like the green dust or just like dust?
Hard to see color with the low light. But it's like, you know, when there's like a really dusty attic and there's like sunlight, there's like a beam
Yeah.
of sunlight streaming through and you can see the movement of the pollen in that stream of light. That's
Right.
essentially what you're seeing. So it's just these little like
Gaslight.
glowing dots.
Aw.
You can't
As
see all magic.
Ookiyo's doing this, you guys see the little nurse walk through the door and push through you a little bit to talk to Henry, and Henry kind of lights up and goes, Edith! And Edith goes, hey, I hear you want to see your visitor log. What's up? You worried some creep's been coming to watch you sleep?
Huh.
And Henry kind of laughs and he says, somewhat. And she says, let me go get you. I just wanted to make sure that it was you who wanted it and not another patient. But I'll go get that for you. And then she says, if you guys wouldn't mind stepping outside while we get the visitor, it's private information for the most part, except between the patient. So we just want to make sure we're following all the rules. You understand.
Of course.
And she retrieves the visitor log from the front desk and hustles back in as you guys are waiting outside.
Hustles.
Yep. And you hear them having a soft conversation inside while you guys are waiting outside. At that point, Ookiyo, are you heading back or are you like sticking around to
How long can I hold my breath for?
I think it's 1 plus your constitution modifier.
We still have
3
those
minutes.
handkerchiefs. Or whatever they are, the masks.
Oh, that's true. I could put one of those on too. But I'm also probably going to try to hold my breath. Can I like try to hold my breath going and open the blinds so that I can actually see?
Yeah. So you're trying to hold your breath.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make a general Constitution save with advantage, especially if you're using the mask.
Constitution save with advantage. Okay.
Oh shit!
You got
I
this.
thought this
You're
was
rolling
just
good
air
now.
dust.
How do I do it? It's D20 plus 2 advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If
think
you're
so.
Ooh,
keeping
natural
track.
20.
Oh,
Oh
nat
my
20.
God.
Let's go. Wait, that's huge.
You, with ease, kind of fill your lungs up before you head in. And it's not long before you're able to yank open the curtains, without alerting anybody to your presence. And as you do, the light streams in further. And you notice on your talons, on your clothes, on your feathers, the dust has settled. And it is an exceedingly large number of spores just coating every horizontal surface in this room and aerialized. It is way, way, way more than there was when you first saw Henry in the hospital.
So he's
All right.
spreading it.
Yeesh.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get out of there.
Yeah.
Either he's spreading it or like someone came back for seconds on it. Spreading it.
Yeah. Oh,
Trying to finish him off.
yeah.
Are you just like closing the door behind you? Are you reclosing the blinds or just leaving them?
Probably
Yeah, I'll
leave
probably.
them.
Huh? Yeah, leave
Should
them
leave the
open.
blinds
Yeah.
open.
Yeah, but definitely closing the door.
Yeah.
You close the door behind you and let out like a sigh of relief as you let your breath out.
If the end goal is to unleash an outbreak in Oakar, then still trying to get someone sick in the hospital would still do it.
Yeah, do I... Oh, man, I'm probably covered in this stuff now, huh?
Yeah, you are
Yep.
a yellow
Might have to
bird.
take a little shower.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh,
gosh.
So,
You gotta get naked.
Actually, already mostly
quick
am.
question, clarification question.
Mhm.
Where's Ookiyo sneaking into relative to Henry's room?
The floor below. So it's the old room that Henry was in before they moved in.
Yeah, but we don't know he's doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
No, we don't.
disappeared,
We
like
don't.
I usually do.
I'm mostly wondering like where in relation to like current Henry this is.
Pretty much directly underneath. So it's like
Oh, shit.
same room number, but just one floor down.
Damn, they
Okay,
missed him by a
cool.
fucking floor.
Cool. That's pretty much okay, thank you.
I guess I should... Oh, well, I don't know if I want to go back in there. I didn't notice anything else while I was in there, did I?
Nothing in particular.
Okay.
You got a natural 20. I mean, you got to see every square inch of that damn room.
Okay. Just making sure. I guess I
Yeah.
gotta clean off somewhere. Is there a bathroom or anything?
Yeah, as you're kind of like trying to walk through the hallways without shedding dust everywhere, a nurse like kind of runs by you and like screeches to a halt, and then like puts her hand on your shoulder. She says, "We have got to get you cleaned up. Why would you go into a room filled with dust?" And she like yanks you over to like a medical like eye wash station, like where it's like a science lab.
Was there
And
a
she just
sign
kind of
that
pulls
said
the lever.
dust?
The what?
Was there a sign that said "Don't go in"?
No. It seems like it was fairly recent. They did what they could, but they haven't cleaned it up yet. But she pulls the lever and like showers you in water, and you watch as the yellow dust kind of drains away. She
I
says,
feel like
"Now
you should
you're
put
gonna
a
have
sign
to
on the
use."
door.
Well, we were getting to that, but it only happened if maybe less than 8 hours ago, and we've had a fairly impacted night. So
Wait, it just
apologies.
it just happened
what?
8 hours ago?
Well, whenever the poor patient started waking up, he started just
How?
heaving. It was pretty hard to see.
How would it get into
Oh, it
this
came
room?
out of him?
Yeah, it was like a fountain of
Oh,
gross
so he like
dust.
expelled it?
Oh.
It was pretty
And
nasty.
it wasn't stuck in the bubble he was in?
I mean, I guess part of it could have been. But it burst out of
Oh.
it. It was
Oh.
going through all the seams. It was We had to reinforce the whole bubble.
That's bad.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah,
Ah,
that
shit.
is
That is bad news,
very
bears.
bad.
Well, anyways, now you should be cleaned off. Sorry you're all wet.
Thank you.
Here's and she like grabs like a freshly pressed towel off the cart she was pushing. You can try to dry yourself off with that.
Thank you. Would you mind telling me what room my friend was moved to?
Yeah, he's upstairs in should be 202.
Okay, thank you very much. And
You're welcome.
I'll like dry off and leave.
Yep. You head out. Are you going back upstairs to the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Ookiyo rejoins you, wet and sad looking. Have you guys ever seen a wet owl?
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
So dumb.
A little freak.
in chat.
I'll send it. But anyways, yeah, Ookiyo comes up looking atrocious.
And wet, if you believe it.
These are so good.
Atrociously wet, even.
Oh, yeah.
I feel terrible.
Why'd you take a
Oh
bath?
my
just now?
god. That's amazing.
Oh, he's so sad.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it's that one.
Ookiyo right now.
Damn.
That's the exact
Ookiyo
picture I was
with
thinking
too.
of.
Pollen.
Yeah, it's an iconic one. I also really like this one.
That is a nice picture.
Oh,
That's
shit.
even better.
That's so good.
Way
I've
That's
seen that
actually Ookiyo right now with one of the
Oh, he's kind of looking
towels.
like a little
Yeah.
fucking weird cat in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is what I imagine Ookiyo looking like, just a sad, wet old man.
Aw.
Aw.
Are you guys almost done?
What?
You guys
Shut the
almost
fuck up, Curtis.
Yeah, shut the fuck
No,
up,
Oh,
Curtis.
Curtis.
Yeah,
Curtis
see.
is trying to cut us
Remember-
off right now. What
Are
the
you
hell?
almost done? No, bitch.
Oh, I guess Hayley muted.
Shit. Oh, yes.
No, she probably muted her mic, not in Discord.
Serge, get out of that hallway and beat his ass.
Yeah,
Hey,
go beat him up.
Shush. Also, I think Sergio can just hear the muffled conversation through the door, probably.
No, I got my headset on.
Oh, never mind.
I can't.
We were just talking about opening up the window to increase the fact that or just a little bit of airflow. 'cause
Increase
it's
the
hot as balls.
temperature.
Yeah, it's a little too
Increase
cold
it.
in there. Better turn
It's
that
too cold
bitch
in
up.
here.
But, anyways, yeah. So that's what Ookiyo looks like as he's like walking up to you.
What's up, goober? What'd you get into, weirdo?
Just wandered around.
Oh,
Just went
and
for a
that's-
stroll.
And
Yeah,
you found like a
ended up-
rainstorm, or
Yeah, just kind of stumbled into a shower
and nature is crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, at that point, Edith, the nurse, comes out with the visitor book, and she said, "Okay, he's seen it, so he's all good."
Thank you.
You're welcome, hun. I'll see you folks later. I gotta go
Is
help
she
my other
carrying
patients.
it?
Yeah.
Mugger.
Do
Mugger.
do I am
Do
I
it.
able to like get a glance at it as she's walking by, or no? Is she like?
It's a closed book.
Oh,
I mean,
okay, okay.
it's not like
I didn't
an
know if it
open
was like on a
page.
clipboard or like,
No,
in a
it's like a
binder or
literal
what it
like
was.
bound book.
Okay,
Knock
So
her out.
You can't see through it.
we
True.
could. Nah.
It's like, oh, thank you. Yeah, you're really nice. Anyway, bonk.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess we ask. Him about it.
You head back into the room. And Henry says, "Oh, there you are."
What'd she say?
She just showed me the booklet and let me read the names. I didn't recognize your guys' I assume.
We should be
I
in
noticed
there.
that there was like one that it was like a Jens that was
Yeah.
repeated a couple of times.
He's right there.
Oh, hello. Okay. I'm learning names again.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There was a Cedric a couple of times, which I'm assuming is the man that you were talking
Yeah.
about.
Couple times.
Interesting that
Yeah,
it's
there was
multiple
some
times.
that I was asleep for, I believe.
There's no reason Cedric
Um,
should have seen you multiple times.
No?
Well,
Well,
who
I
knows?
wasn't gonna
Maybe
tell
there's
him
actually
that.
a heart
Yeah.
in there.
Well, I'm keeping it real with him.
No, I mean, he could have been trying to help. I mean, he might have had some idea.
But he kind of like shakes his head and he says, I don't know. And then, yeah, I think the only other repeat visitors were you guys, so.
But what about any one-time visitors? I guess it's hard for you to remember the names. Got to read them like once. It didn't mean anything to you, but
A couple that I didn't recognize, but then they were repeated. I don't think there were any people who just visited the one time.
oh really?
Not that I could see. Most of you guys were repeat visitors too, I assume.
Yeah.
Did you notice anybody that visited, like, the evening you woke up?
The evening I woke up, gosh, hang on, let me think. I don't think there were any visitors from the evening that I woke up. I think it was pretty strictly during the day that I had visitors, except for when Jens came by one time. That was during the night, but it was a few nights ago.
Hmm. I don't know. Any
Yeah.
ideas? Yeah.
Hmm. I don't trust Cedric coming on his own at some point.
Yeah, if it was
Since we
just
know he's a
Cedric,
magic user.
that's interesting.
Well, why
But
would
I
Cedric
didn't really
need to
want to
show
give
up?
that away to. I
How
didn't really want to worry him.
Cedric might have been like trying to treat him, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was
or
wondering. He could have,
he could have been trying to treat him or being a piece of shit. It's hard to know.
or wiping his memory
Yeah.
or something. But
Maybe.
anyways,
We need to figure out more about how much we can trust Cedric, really, though.
yeah.
Right.
Which is a good jumping off place to switch over to Deo's point of view as
So
he
true.
kind of enters the King's Flag Inn. And you do, I mean, are you trying to be sneaky about it, or are you like just kind of busting in there?
I mean,
What's in there?
I'm not like trying to be super sneaky, but like obviously I'm not trying to like cause a scene. Like just like walking in normal.
Where are you sitting? You do see Cedric in his usual corner, kind of holed away by the arched window.
I'll sit in a nondescript place.
That's the best spot.
Yeah.
And much better than Descript, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Really, truly.
Maybe like just
I
in
would
the
say-
middle of the bar.
Yeah, just a table that's kind of set up for two, but you make it work for one sort of deal.
Lonely ass.
And you don't. I would say you probably don't face directly towards him, but you face to where you can see him out of your periphery.
No, I'll
You
keep
want
my
to face him directly, or
so like if he's in the back of the bar, I want to face diagonally to the left. I don't know how I can say that. If he's like directly behind me, I want to be in front of him, facing away from him, but to the left.
got it? So he is not in your periphery, like
No.
he's not in the edges of your vision. Okay. So you're just kind of sitting in his vicinity.
Yeah, but not too close.
Yeah. Middle of the bar, not too close, not looking directly at him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would say you can do that.
Okay. And I'll order a drink.
All right. The barmaid
good
kind of
start.
comes over and she says, "What can I interest you in today?"
Fuck. What did I have last time? It was like that like a mead.
Yeah. Our mead's pretty good. We have a seasonal variety that just came through. We got our bottles in from our factory. It's blackberry mead. If you want to try it.
Oh hell yeah! Let me get some blackberry mead.
All right, I'll serve you right up. And she heads off back towards the bar and starts filling up a stein with the mead. Lets the foam run off the top and brings it back to you. She says, "Do you want to keep your tab open or do you want to just close it out now?"
Yes, please. I'll keep it open.
All right. She says it's just a gold for, and then you'll get it back minus whatever cost of your drinks.
Sounds good to me. I'll hand her a gold.
All right, she takes the gold to the back and places it in the register while she runs up your tab.
Okay. So
She
my
says
plan
just
of
flag me
action.
down when you need another drink.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Hmm.
So my plan of action right now is I'm gonna sit here for about half an hour,
Okay.
just chilling, and I'm gonna wait for a very suspicious-looking person to walk in,
But
and that's when I'll start talking to him
Ah,
telepathically.
I fuck with that. Frame a guy.
Interesting.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this plan.
All right, what are you looking for in terms of suspicious?
Somebody that I don't know. You feel like they could low-key be using magic. You're not 100% sure.
Like
Hmm.
a guy in a
Also-
cloak with like a
Yes.
like
You
Maybe
should
maybe some
also look for
potions.
someone that was in the bar with us last time.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, if there's someone like that, preferably.
Okay. I'll say yeah. For that first half of hour, are you like just nursing the mead, like just slowly sipping
Yeah,
on
I'm
it, or are you
chilling.
like drinking a few?
Yeah, I'll drink a few,
Okay. So
and
you're
I'll
not like
pretend like I'm writing stuff down or like working on something.
okay. You're just doodling on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say make a general perception check for me.
Perception. 22.
Damn. Yeah, I'd say maybe 15, 20 minutes into your wait. You're about a beer and a half in, or a mead and a half in. And the barmaid's bringing over your third as she sees your stein getting kind of empty.
Right.
And in the door walks a fairly like short, stocky
We didn't have to say all that.
a male figure. He's not short in the sense that he's like Hunwut short, but
Not short,
just
like not tall. It's like short, like short.
short for a human. Walks in pretty unbothered expression, for lack of a better word, I guess. Just very like neutral. He does have a cloak that covers the majority of his body. But as he walks in the door, he takes off his hood, and you can see there's a pretty large scar running from the corner of his eye through his scalp.
perfect.
Could be just a scar, could be magical.
Could be
You
evidence
really
of
have no idea.
magic and being a freak.
But he pulls off his hood and goes to sit at the bar.
Okay. I'll let him sit down for a couple of minutes, and is he looking around the bar at all?
He is making like conversation with the bartender. He seems to be familiar with her.
Okay. If he ever like looks over in Cedric's direction, that's when I'll start talking.
Okay. You watch him pretty intently, just kind of flicking back and forth between looking at your paper full of doodles and the man at the bar. And eventually, in an idle conversation, his eyes wander slightly, and you watch as he kind of side-eyes Cedric.
Okay. I'll wait for him to turn back and start talking again, or just look back away from him, and then I'll go for it.
Yeah, right ahead. I'm gonna have you make a deception check with this. Depending on what you say, it'll be a different check too.
So I roll deception right now.
No, roll it after you say what you're gonna say. Just
Okay.
Well, I can though. Look sneaky.
So
Or I guess don't look sneaky.
I just gotta just sit here. Okay, so I'll mind link with Cedric,
Okay.
and I'll say to him. Oh, fuck, what do I want to say to him? What am I asking him again?
You were just like, I don't know, checking up
I
on
don't
him.
know. You were the one that wanted to talk him.
I forgot why I wanted to though. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you part of it was I think seeing just like how trustworthy he is and trying to get something out of him.
Oh, okay. I'll just start off with
Just trying to freak his ass out.
So what exactly happened with the train?
You watch. Well, if you're not looking at Cedric, you can't see his reaction so much.
No.
But since you are watching the man at the bar is like kind of conversating and joking about something, and you watch him kind of like turn to the area that Cedric is sitting in and like roll his eyes and go back to his conversation.
Huh?
Why is what is?
You don't necessarily know what happened, but it seems like Cedric maybe looked at him, made eye contact with him, somehow called attention to the person at the bar.
Okay, I'm gonna get up and walk to the bar and just order another drink.
The barmaid kind of jokes, couldn't wait for me this time.
Nah, I don't know. Honestly, I think I want to try something different. And as I'm talking to her,
Mhm.
I'll say, I would say to him, what can I say? Feeling quiet today?
You don't hear any response in your head, but from this position at the bar, even though you are maintaining, a conversation with this barmaid, you can, out of the periphery, kind of see him shut his book kind of snappily and set it on the table and take a big swig of whatever drink he's nursing at his table.
He's mad as hell.
So what other beans do you have here?
We got the seasonal, that's the blackberry, but we also have we have an apple one, and we've got a spiced mead, so it's got all kinds of fairly exotic spices. I mean, if you consider my LA exotic.
Spicy. I'll go for the spicy one.
Oh. She pours you up another one.
Thank you. As that's happening, I'll say you can't dodge us forever.
At this, you do finally get kind of a response with the mind link. He says, I couldn't tell you what. If you actually want to have a conversation about this, you'll bring it up with the council, and you'll stop bothering me.
Say, aren't you part of the council?
Yes, bring it formally before the council, and I will gladly address it.
Why do I have to
That's
bring
such
it to the council? What about you?
That's just a trap.
There's no response.
Not audibly. I'll laugh in his head.
That's not audibly laughing.
I'm not gonna laugh out loud. I'm gonna laugh in his head.
Roll a D100 for me. Roll a percentile.
Ooh, that's gonna make
You're like
this
checking how good the
interesting.
laugh is. Like, what's going on?
I don't have to tell you.
What would I ask?
90. Ooh.
With almost impeccable timing, the man with the scar on
Oh.
his head next to you lets out like a hearty laugh as you're laughing in
It's a luck roll.
his head.
That's some luck right there.
Yeah, that dude's cooked, bro. He's gonna have a bad fucking day.
I'll tell him. Well, we'll see you around, Cedric.
Our karma just definitely took a hit. We just framed someone.
Don't remind her.
If you think I haven't been taking notes on karma this whole time, you are an insane person. But
All good things, I hope.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, it's impeccable
Yeah, of
actually.
course.
Yeah,
we've
we've
only
all
done
been
good
nice.
When have we done
before that.
anything bad?
Never.
Not once.
Yeah, it's not like we
We're
tortured
we're
the
actually the
train
like we
guy.
are practically saints in this world.
We didn't kill and help the guy who almost killed us. We rescued a kidnapped woman.
That's true.
We brought Henry to the hospital. We're literally saints.
Yeah.
At this, the other man at the bar with the scar on his head, kind of just mentions, well, I better get on to
Dude.
where I'm headed out. Can you just pour me up one to go? And the barmaid obliges and pours him in what appears to be like some disposable cup.
As they're doing that, can I cast detect thoughts on Cedric?
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, what's that?
Detect thoughts. For duration, you can read thoughts of certain creatures and you cast spell as action. You can focus your mind on a creature within 30 feet of you. Let me see. So if you probe deeper, I can't tell if I had to roll anything.
Well,
It
what's
doesn't
it
say
say?
if it's a save or anything.
It's concentration. So it says you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. And as an action, you can shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper. If I probe deeper, then they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, so you
but
can
is
just detect surface level. You can just read minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Dang, you kind of go crazy.
It's only if you probe deeper that they have to do the save, it seems.
Yeah.
You should just
Hmm,
be scanning everyone around you.
that's insane.
That's crazy. Is this a spell or a cantrip?
It's a spell.
Okay, yeah.
Second level spell.
Makes sense. Still crazy.
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about initially
Yeah.
having to make a save or anything.
Well, that's
For the
pretty cool.
duration, when you cast a spell, it's your action. You have to cast the spell though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Hasn't he been casting spells?
No, the
No,
Mending
his
isn't a spell.
yeah,
Oh.
it's ability.
Mm.
It's a class. So this is a spell.
Mhm.
So you gotta. It requires those verbal, somatic, and material components. I mean, you have your focus, so you get rid of the material components, but the verbal and somatic are still.
Focus doesn't get rid of any of those at all.
It gets rid of the material cost
Yeah.
That's it.
unless it's specified.
Damn.
Wait, let me look one thing up really quick. Oh my meta magic. I have empowered and quickened. Damn it. Yeah, that won't help. Okay.
You don't have a sneaky spell.
No. Fuck.
You go to cast this, and you kind of try to hide it by picking up your drink, while you're kind of doing the hand movements associated with the spell. But you do it a little bit too clumsily and knock over your almost full tankard of the spiced mead, and you spill it over your stomach and chest and draw a little bit of attention.
You're just sloppy drunk.
It does
Yeah,
not seem to be magical attention. Like it doesn't. It just you have drawn all eyes on you.
I go,
So if you continue-
oh my god, I'm such a klutz. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I just spilled all that spicy meat on myself after you just poured it for me.
I spilled all that spicy meat on myself.
All that
I'm
spicy
sorry. I didn't
meat
even
on
get-
myself.
I didn't even get to try it. Dang it.
The man with the scar on his head kind of, as he's getting up, says, "Oh, let me help you with that." And he like uses his cloak to like sop up a lot of the liquid on the ground and the table.
Oh no, you don't have to do that. That's okay.
No, it's fine. I'll wash this when I get home, anyways.
What a gentleman. Can I shake your hand?
Yeah, of course.
I want to shake his hand.
I want to shake your hand.
He says, my name's Fang. Or at least that's what I go by these days.
Don't humanize the
That's
scapegoat.
badass.
And he kind of like grins, and you notice that the side that his scar is on, that connects from like the corner of his eye to his skull, he's also missing his canine tooth on that side.
Damn.
Fang is a funny name for a guy missing his canine.
Yeah.
Fang.
Why do they call you Fang?
And he kind of like smiles and laughs, and he says, because I don't know, I'm down one, I guess.
Because you're down one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's pretty. I like that. I like that, Fang.
Well, pleasure to meet you. What was your name again?
Deo.
Deo. Oh, good to meet you. Sorry about your mead.
That's alright. It's my own damn fault.
Well, it's good shit. Don't waste it.
That's
Too
the
late.
plan.
He like mimes ringing it into your mouth.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
guy.
No, that's a dirty floor.
Yeah, I was gonna do it.
He grabs his stuff off the counter, and yeah, he says, I'm sorry, I gotta get going back to my job, but it was good to meet you. Sorry about your meet again.
Yeah, good to meet you too, Fang. You take
Yeah.
care.
You take care. And he walks out the door.
Okay. I'll just order one more spicy rum or spicy mead, and then I'll leave.
As you are ordering the mead, you notice that Cedric, after about 2 minutes of Fang being gone, stands up and walks out the door.
Oh, he's going after his ass. He's
Oh man.
dude. She made Fang such a nice guy.
Yeah, she did that on purpose, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She's gotta make us feel
Everything were
bad.
good people, and she was like, "I'm gonna change the game so they're not."
I just made an NPC that I like a lot, and you guys happen to encounter him because he does look suspicious.
Oh. Okay, I'll leave shortly after them.
Okay. You make your way out into the street. Are you trying to follow Cedric and Fang, or just one of them? Or
Yeah, should I? Let me think.
I would say at this point, the crew that's at the hospital is slowly making their way over to the middle of town.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss.
All right.
Nice.
Good luck.
Is the way they're going the way that my people would be going?
No, they probably are planning to meet you at the King's Flagon.
I'll follow them for a little bit.
Okay.
Take a little peek.
Distance. Yeah.
Make a general. Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
No, I'm just walking.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check to see if you can stay on
I'm
the trail.
walking here.
Hey.
Walking, yeah.
Damn.
I guess you're not walking.
He is fucking
I'm
stumbling.
walking, dude.
He's tripping, bro.
I'm stumbling here.
Hey,
Oh, what do you
I'm
mean?
trying to walk here.
I'm trying
Hey,
to
I'm trying to walk
here.
it.
I'm
Is that a
not
7?
succeeding at
All right,
walking
I'm back.
here.
Some damn
Oh.
kid tripped me.
Yeah, you get kind of caught up in your fumble in the bar.
I'm
And you
stumbling here.
Remember that your pants are kind of soaking wet, and it distracts you momentarily,
Are
thinking
you
that,
actually-
like, wow, I look like I pissed myself. And then you realize you're supposed to be following them, and by that point, you have lost sight of Cedric, but you still catch a glimpse of Fang as he stops
Surely
by.
Fang is further ahead than Cedric.
Yeah, strange then that you only catch Fang
Yes.
as he stops by a fruit stand to grab what appears to be like a nectarine.
Cedric probably went like invisible.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna assume
I
that.
didn't give you your detect thoughts, so if you still,
Oh,
it's
yes.
still a second level spell, so if you want to, on your way out, I would say it's probably, as you're cleaning up everything, you can detect thoughts,
Yes,
um,
please.
which at surface level is, and you were focusing on Cedric, right?
Yeah.
As Fang's walking out the door, Cedric's on his mind is, I'm gonna fucking kill that guy.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
gosh.
Like serious kill or like?
I'm gonna kill him.
it's
I don't know.
no, it's pretty venomous.
Oh, Fang is actually going to die. Rest in peace.
Damn.
You
Oh
better.
no.
Poor Fang.
Well, shouldn't have looked freaky.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
That'll teach you to look not normal. Fucking weirdo.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
This
fuck
is
it.
the
That's on my
shorty.
conscience.
Yeah, you might have to help Fang a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. I'll catch up to Fang at the fruit
that would
stand.
spoil your cover.
You catch
Not
up to Fang at the fruit
necessarily.
stand.
That's true.
And
Depends
he
on how
kind of
you
like
do it.
notices you out of the corner of his eye and says, "Hey, you an enjoyer of nectarines too?"
Hell yeah.
Hell
on.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of new here, so I don't really know much about anything here.
Oh, well, hey, here. And he pulls a nectarine out of his bag and hands it to you. He says,
What?
"It's on me, just to give you a little taste of our agriculture since you're
No.
not from
Literally
here."
the nicest
No.
guy.
Don't do that.
Saying
you,
this to him.
you really shouldn't have. You.
You
really shouldn't have.
really shouldn't have it. I'll take it. Like, oh, Fang, you're such a great guy, man.
Oh
No.
man.
I hope you don't get killed.
Yeah.
I feel like the longer
Why would you
the
hope
longer
that?
we go on interacting with this guy, the worse our karma is going. Like,
Well,
it's
at
just
least you wrapped him
plummeting.
long enough to keep him from retribution.
Yeah.
So where are you from, Fang? Where do you live around here, around these parts?
It's
We're not asking your address, just
no, just like
general.
I figured as much. I'm down about a mile that way, past all the nice houses. It's in a little, I don't know, like a suburb. It's just a couple of rows of townhouses.
Okay, that's what's up. Cool.
No, it's nice. I like it here, and I'm close to the more fun parts of the city, so it's pretty cool. Have you done much exploring?
Not really. Besides that bar and just walking around generally. I haven't really
Oh,
done much of anything really.
well, you'll have to go sightseeing. There's a crazy hiking trail up about, I don't know, 2-3 miles out of town.
Yeah,
It's pretty beginner friendly, but the views are just crazy.
well, I bet.
Well, I have to get back to work, but if you ever need somebody, and he kind of like rifles through his bag to show you around the city. I think I got a card here. And he pulls out a little business card emblazoned with his a little logo.
Oh, that's sick.
And he says, "Sorry, it's got like," and he kind of like brushes off a crumb or two. He's like, "It's been at the bottom of my bag for a while, but I do private lessons for music. I just do, most instruments.
Oh,
So I work with kids a lot, but anyways."
you're such a likable person.
It really is, isn't he? Wow, you might be the best person in the city, huh?
And he like passes it to you. He says, "Just hit me up anytime. I mean, I'm usually not doing much. You don't have to. If you need somebody to show you around the city, I'd be happy to." So
I appreciate it, Fang.
yeah. All right, I gotta go teach an 8-year-old how to play the cello. So I'll be gone for an hour or two.
Assuming his break, he is gonna go cure someone's cancer as well.
Yeah. Can I mind link with them
Yeah.
and tell them, please be careful around Cedric.
His eyes get really wide.
Oh.
And he kind of like whispers. He's like, "Is that you?"
What?
Brother, answer in your head, Doc.
Did he answer it? Like,
Yeah,
out
he
loud?
didn't say anything mind wise back. He just kind of whispered.
I'll turn around and just kind of act like I'm playing with the fruit. I'll say, don't look at me. Don't say anything out loud. Just be careful, please.
Oh.
He does respond in his mind this time. He says, "Yeah, I'll be careful. I mean, Cedric's just kind of an old fart. Doesn't like anybody, but
He wants to kill you.
you see
Just
his
kinda dropped
the
eyebrows
news on his
like
head.
burrow way further.
I'm saying
What
this
do you
because I care about
mean?
you.
No disrespect. I just met you. Why would you know this?
There's a lot going on here. Thing.
You should have just said the same music. I can read your mind. Whatever.
Fang just kind of puts all of his stuff back in his bag and starts kind of glancing around, somewhat paranoid. He doesn't look at you. He doesn't acknowledge you in any way past that, but he kind of just in his mind is like, all right, well, if I die, get some kids some music lessons, I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
I
No,
don't
put
do
yourself
myself.
first, Hank, please. Don't be so nice.
Be more selfish.
Jesus Christ. Well, if I die, please, save more orphans because I've fostered 12. Shut up, bro.
He does pull out a little polished ebony knife from his bag and kind of switches it out to where the blade is locked. He says, I can defend myself. I think I'll be fine.
Okay. If you ever need help or protection, we're staying at where are we staying?
The
Something
Hellhound.
or other.
You can find me at the Hellhound.
You'd probably also tell him
nice
Cedric
place.
does magic.
Probably. I'm assuming Fang does magic too. I don't know.
It's fair.
Why?
Well, he
Because
didn't
him and
answer in his
Cedric
head, and
know
he
each
pulled a
other.
knife out.
Yeah.
But he kind of finishes up the conversation, pretends to kind of explain again the nectarine, and then heads back into the crowd. He disappears pretty easily. He very clearly knows the streets. And at this point, I think Ookiyo and all them, you guys see Deo standing at a fruit stand by himself, like nectarine in hand.
You decided to stop for nectarines or something?
Yeah, how'd that go?
You guys don't like nectarines?
No, I just thought you were gonna,
Yeah, kind of thought it'd be useful, but
yeah.
How do you know I wasn't?
Well, you're here
nectarines
by
got
the
info, or
nectarines. Yeah, like
Well, it's not like the target is stationary.
okay, so what did you do then?
what you throwing nectarines at
Yeah.
a target or something? Like what?
Well,
Talking
I
about?
mean, yeah, I mean the target isn't just gonna stay still. If I'm trying to throw
So you-
nectarines at it, I gotta follow where the target is. But
So you like
sometimes
buying
the target
practice ammo
escapes
or
me.
something?
Right, okay.
Yes.
Damn, where'd you find a moving target for your nectarine throwing? That's
I
very
know, right? Like
You know, I fuck all these questions.
Uh,
Go somewhere else.
if you guys have kind of worked your way into the bustling like center of town, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Motherfucker, dude.
Is this everyone?
Well, we're all together now.
Yeah, you guys
We're
are all in
all
the same place.
together now.
I hate when I have to
Oh,
proceed.
nice,
It means I'm
Serge.
probably gonna
let's
fail
go.
You rolled
and
the
then have
same
something
exact
bad happen.
thing.
Perception.
Saving their perception or
It-
regular
damn.
perception?
I didn't
15.
fucking cheat.
It's your
Never mind.
perception.
Just what do you mean? Roll the perception, like you always do, with your modifier that's in the abilities section.
Aye.
Robbie, why did you roll twice?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Oh,
He
no,
did
one's
for something
Surge.
he'd had advantage in
Are we about to
earlier,
get into
but
a fight
that
right
was a
now?
while back.
I don't think
Oh.
so.
No.
Alright.
What do we perceive, if anything?
Oh, never mind.
Um,
Nothing.
I gotta see. Let's see. Okay, if you got above a 15 or higher. You guys kind of hear
Dang.
almost like a lull in the crowd. You know how sometimes you're hearing, I mean, I don't know if this happens to you guys. It happens to me. My hearing sometimes goes fuzzy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Every now and then there's that kind of high-pitched ringing that
Tinnitus.
happens. But it's like, it's almost like the pressure in your ears or something is releasing or increasing or something.
Tinnitus.
And it feels like you're wearing like heavy earmuffs. For a moment, you get that sensation. And then as you're kind of tuning back in and trying to reorient yourself, you hear a utterance in a language you don't recognize. And then you hear people screaming, and you watch as somebody in the crowd falls over, and people are rushing to help the person up.
That motherfucker
Wait,
just
wait,
did
hold
that.
on a second. You hear people screaming when you?
When we hear
With
actual
perception,
people
no.
screaming.
Yes, in the streets, there are people who are
Oh,
suddenly
I
trying to
was
support
referring
somebody.
to what you were talking about. Never
Oh.
mind.
Wait,
Well,
so
before that,
vision
you
went-
I
hear
don't hear the screaming.
Our vision went fuzzy like that for a little bit, and now it came back into people screaming because
Yeah.
someone just got zapped.
and you
I'm
watch
gonna run
as, like,
over there
a
for
small
sure.
crowd. Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
head over that way.
All
Well, it
right.
depends. How are they zapped? They're like electrocuted, or they're
Well,
like?
We won't know till we're there. I'm assuming it was magic.
Yeah, we don't know. I think the zap
You
just means
see,
killed.
as you guys are pushing your way through the crowd, there's several like people who are trying to do good, propping up this cloaked figure.
Is it
and the head kind of rolls
No.
back, and you watch as the giant scar from the corner of the eye to the side of the head kind of rolls over. Eyes wide open, no iris, no pupil.
Can I?
Are
No.
you
Whoa.
kidding me?
The what?
I was gonna say I could try lesser restoration,
You can try.
but I
Can
don't know
I
if that'll
look
do
around?
much.
Do I see
I don't
anybody
yeah.
know. He might be dead.
walking away
Go ahead and
or
make
anything?
at this point, yeah, investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
Can I roll that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, can I want to actually investigate him. I want to see, like, do I think there's even anything I could do for him, or is he like just cooked?
Oh,
Yeah,
bruh.
you could just make a general medicine check or arcana check, depending on what you think it is.
Dude, I miss having luck so much.
Well, what if I think it's magic, but I'm much better at medicine?
I mean, you could do medicine to determine cause of death.
Okay, let's not say death. Okay. Oh, I'll say
Yeah.
death.
The what?
Well, I rolled a 5, so
Got it.
I
Yeah,
have no
it's
idea
hard
what's
to
going
tell. Just the only thing that's really striking was the disappearance of the pupils and the irises. Although you could, I guess, potentially, they could be rolled back in his head.
none of us recognize the language that was spoken.
Was
No,
language
you
spoken?
don't. It was more like through a muffled, like somebody talking
Oh, okay.
through the din of that random like air pressure noise, whatever that is. I don't know what it's called. I need to learn.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Emmy
What
said it like
language?
multiple times. It's like tinnitus or something like that.
Well,
Tinnitus
tinnitus.
is
that's
the consistent
tinnitus.
ringing.
Oh.
But
yeah.
there's a specific phenomena that I don't have tinnitus, but I have this thing where the air pressure or something in my ears gets really everything is very, very in HD as far as
Yeah.
hearing goes afterwards.
Mm.
I assume it's just my ears releasing pressure, but I don't know for sure. Anyways, so yeah, after that, you just heard kind of muffled speaking. You could not pick out what they said or if it was in a language that you know.
Okay.
And I'm assuming we didn't notice anybody like suspicious or anything.
No signs.
Hmm.
I'm gonna. What are Jens and Hunwut doing?
I'm gonna
I mean-
look around and see if anyone.
If I think I can do it sneakily, I'll try lesser restoration just for the fuck of it. But
You can roll sleight of hand for me, and then see if you are comfortable
sleight of
with
hand.
Do I notice what they're doing?
that.
is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I try to make a
Oh.
distraction?
Yeah, you can try.
I just want to see if I can look like I'm propping him up and then give it a go through my little paws, which I'm
Yeah.
prefer to hand.
That, I mean, that might be
Oh,
decent.
shit.
You feel like, there's a lot of hustle and bustle. People are not like super paying attention to every little thing. It's more like a general freak out of this man
So
just
I just
keeled over in the street.
Yeah.
I just need to touch him for just a moment to do it.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
really-
yeah. I would say you can get your hand in there. You can touch him without it raising too much suspicion.
Well, I'm casting that hoe.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I?
What
am I
is
able
what
to
are the
distract
stipulations
or
of?
anything? No.
It
Yeah,
just
yeah.
says
You can
you-
do a general performance or something.
says you touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Okay.
So I don't know if that works, but it's the best I've got.
Pretty cool. Sounds pretty
I'm
good.
rolling so bad.
Yeah, you kind of
Um,
just like make a weird owl noise with your throat. And you do kind of catch a couple of people's faces of like concern, but otherwise,
Can I
Not really.
determine from where the blast point is to like how he's rolled over or whatever to where like it came from?
Sounds like it went
go ahead
inside
and
his
make-
head.
a
Wait, what happened?
survival. I mean, if you're trying to suss out like how he died,
No, I'm trying to find out like wait, is there any marks on him from where he died?
there are no marks. You just see that his eyes are like whites only.
Clearly magic. Oh, he got stabbed. You're not finding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would
Alright.
say as you kind of release the lesser restoration, you think you feel like a jolt, but it kind of fizzles out.
Shit.
This man is dead.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Jens.
Feeling a
and
jolt, but it feels fizzing out. Do I know what that means? Does that mean he's dead?
It seems like this is a creature that cannot accept the spell.
Brother.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Jens and Hunwut and say, "You two need to get out of here."
All right.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Damn, I wish I had been with fucking Deo. I had good spells for
Yeah.
some of the stuff I got at level 3 is like invisibility and pass without trace and could
Fuck yeah.
have been following
All right.
Cedric. So yeah, we have to go. Me and
Yeah. The rest of you guys, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start sobbing over my new friend.
Oh.
I'm gonna see if people are looking for guards or anything. Try
I
to
guess I'll follow the crowd.
figure something out.
You do see some people like calling for like help. So there's like people who are trying to like recruit people to help out. It seems like the community is doing a pretty good job of coming around this guy and I don't know, like rallying behind him. Yeah, you don't seem to. It doesn't seem like he's just going to be left there, I guess is what I'm saying. But are you looking for somebody to call over to help too?
Well, I guess if other people are doing it,
Bystander effect.
no.
Eventually, you do see that somebody got through to a couple of guards that are up on the wall, and they're headed down your way.
actually Jens, if you don't mind, I guess I can cast pass out trace on us. We can hang around.
Ooh.
I wouldn't mind at all. Let me get somewhere where I can just take this armor off. So
Strip
What
down.
does that-
I
what the
really
fuck does
need
that
to get
armor
my cloak
do?
back from what's her name.
Why do you need to get that armor off?
It gives him
It makes me
disadvantage
louder.
on stealth.
Oh.
Yeah. I really need to get my
Yeah,
cloak
but
back.
pass without trace would give him a +10 bonus to stealth checks.
Yeah.
Well,
Did I
yeah,
get my
but
cloak back from
He
Lita?
gets a natural one. He gets a natural one. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
The what?
Did I ever get my cloak back from Lita?
Yeah, I would say probably as
Fuck yeah.
Oromior was helping her to bed, she probably changed out of it. So yeah.
All right. Good. Yeah, I'll just wear that instead of my armor.
Okay. Yeah. So are you doing Pass Without Trace?
I would like to cast it on me and Jens. That's it.
Okay.
It can mask me and my companions from detection.
Yeah. What are
I believe-
what's the description of Pass Without Trace?
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity, stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
Wow. Yeah,
It is
that's pretty good.
concentration up
Pretty
to 1
thick.
hour.
Wow.
Nice.
Damn. Yeah, that does it. I would say that anybody who would like to be, I mean, I don't know if Deo wants to necessarily leave, but you
I can
guys
bring
are.
her, well, if I cast this, we don't have to leave. We can go anywhere we want.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have that cloak. I'd say that's not too terrible to
Is everyone
cast in the
is everyone
crowd.
close enough for me to get just everyone who wants it? in the group?
Yeah. Everybody's pretty close at this point.
Okay.
So you can choose your
Yeah,
10
hook
people.
me up.
So I guess I gave it to you guys and me. So now we can. I guess the point is now we can hang more around the body and try to find Cedric or do something besides just run away.
I doubt Cedric's gonna stick around for long.
No, me too. But you know,
And
at least I don't have.
think
To, at least I don't
we're
have to
gonna
go
be able
hide.
find him.
Yeah. I think, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I probably should get to bed because I still have to shower. This is probably a
Yeah.
good place as any
it's
to
already
pick up
midnight.
next time. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's already midnight. We
Yeah.
played a lot. But yeah, we can pick up there next time. I'm sorry about Fang. I didn't want him to die. He's the only suspicious looking NPC I have in my my roster.
You didn't have to kill him.
I
I didn't
know.
have to.
That's okay.
So Cedric is not just like a grumpy guy. He is a real piece of shit who's done something wrong, trying to kill someone who's taunting him about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
Which I guess is
Yeah.
information we learned, just not the way
Yeah.
we wanted to do it.
If a guy suggesting he
Yeah.
knows what Cedric did immediately gets killed by Cedric, it means he did something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So take good notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was fun. Feel
Yeah,
bad for Fang. He was so nice.
he's a good
Yeah.
guy. I like him a lot. But now he's dead.
We probably should tell Igneous that Cedric's a real motherfucker, though,
Oh yeah.
before he
Yeah.
starts bringing shit to council.
Yeah.
Get a hold of him next time.
Well,
All right.
yeah, you guys have a wonderful night, man.
Yeah, talk to you guys
Yeah.
soon.
Take care.
That's fun.
We'll pick it
Unless
up
if
next
you
time.
guys want to do video games after.
I can't.
Probably not.
Not tonight.
Yeah, I think most people got to go to bed.
That's all
Mhm.
good.
So, see you guys.
It was,
I'll get on
it was
tonight.
on the
Or
dark.